8:41 p.m.
40 minutes late, a new record.
So
Not really.
8 p.m. turned into 8:15 because I was gonna get home late, which turned into 8:40 because I didn't download the game ahead of time. Edgeworth Investigations Collection. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Wow, what did I just do? No, go back there. Okay. Let me
But did you launch it and install the day one up?
Live.
Language set to English.
You open it up and you find out that you have to download each case individually.
Oh my god.
And you've only
It's a time
downloaded
princess
like,
thing.
you've only downloaded like case 3 and 5.
I'm using the little Game Boy light that you got me, Lauren, to light up the other side of my face a little better.
Yay.
And we're not playing on a DS emulator anymore. We're playing on a
Not
real.
that we were. Not that we
We
were.
would
because
never
we're
do
not-
that.
I mean, we're not playing on official DS hardware anymore. Okay, let me. I'm okay. I don't want to see the privacy. Can I skip this? Yes, thank you.
Speaking of not being able to see.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know. Give me a second. Give me a second. I need to full screen the game first.
Oh, your face cam does look better.
Good. Yes. Gameplay. Where is the
Probably video settings.
PC settings? Here we go. Yes.
70 frames per second.
Borderless. Yes. There we go.
Those sound good. Stream sounds good.
Now let me. Does this go up any higher?
Can you get much higher?
I don't. Can it get much higher? It does, but I don't know. Is that? Keep the yeah. That does look better. Yeah, it looked blurry.
I will say, the game audio, it sounds a little louder than it.
I'm gonna adjust it. Yeah.
Oh, epic.
Coleman's face is adequately lit. We did it, team.
Okay. Now I'll screen share with you guys, which okay, stream. Yes.
From tours on the streets to movies in my sheets, every map on you will see will tell you Banner Lights.
Banner Lights!
No.
I'm wearing the shirt.
Wait.
Just
oh my god,
what's
this is
the whole problem?
This is so much nicer already.
Ah,
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
a
this is
new
so nice.
modern collection. We're on to the good Edgeworth game, and we're on to the literally good new Edgeworth game.
Way to play it.
Yeah, the
Good
good way to
logic.
play it. Okay, let me
Let's
tab in.
go.
Art
bitches!
style. Okay, do we want HD art style? I'm assuming.
Let's do the new.
Yeah,
let's do the
yeah.
new updated sprites.
I want to see the new stuff, yeah.
Wait.
We'll have to add a new opening.
Let's start
Crawl.
with defaults and see if it. If there's
Let's
anything
go.
We're gonna have to add new opening crawl where it's like, whoa, Edgeworth, you're looking a lot better. I know.
You're looking
I'm in
much.
the
I'm
good
looking
game
much
now.
more HD now. It's the prospect of being in a new game.
Learning my lesson. I will be in charge unless, and obviously we can negotiate, of just character assignments for the sake of
Yeah.
spacing them out.
Go
Well,
for it,
Last game it was a very much more on the basis of like, I don't know.
Here.
Yeah. Well, you've played this game, so.
Voice.
And now Kirk's here, so he can play more than one character. You're a champ, Kirk.
Oh.
You're a champ, Kirk, for sitting through that whole Quercus Alba case with only bad. Because he wasn't in it that much.
I still think it's so funny that canonically my character was like, "Joke's on you, I get to leave."
Episode 1. Turnabout Trigger.
It's happening.
It's happening!
Yes.
So yeah. Oh, it looks. I'm
The
so
little
excited.
Edgeworth. Everything old is new for playing the game in HD with chibi HD characters.
Yippee.
It's already looking a lot better.
Yippee! I wish the Ace Attorney
Here we go.
devs would make a Ace
Presidential
Attorney.
plane
Oh,
it's making
no,
its final
yeah.
approach and lands right on Cord Lake.
It's a gourd lake.
Actually, someone else did it.
Just listen to that crowd. Welcome, Zhang Welcome, Mr. Pres. Oh my God, is Lang the president of Zhang now? Your audience awaits. Is this gonna be Lang or somebody else?
It's Lang's father.
Mein
Langzy!
Bob.
Honest
Oh.
friends and allies, I am here today to deliver a message. The odious criminals that dog my next to the Constitution of
Trump.
a great country. You want to see something
Trump,
real?
no.
You have our most heartfelt gratitude. However, friends, do not forget the battle against evil rages on. Here today, I make you as this solemn promise.
I will never get shot.
We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of
Justice. It was justice. Oh!
my ear.
Mr. President is down! The president is down! I'm glad we
no.
didn't stream this near the day that Trump got shot. If anyone can
Anyone
solve
can
this, he can.
That
President's
tweet,
been
you can
shot.
do it.
Quick, call a
Oh my
lawyer.
Da
god.
da 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 da.
Dude, I'm so hyped.
Dude, it's so cool.
The president has been shot.
The president's been shot. Call a lawyer.
March 5th, 2:46 p.m. Gourd Lake. Of course, it's at Gourd Lake. Is Lana gonna be in this case? I think.
I don't
So,
know,
yeah.
Sugar.
So it should definitely be like, yeah, like,
Yes.
you assign us stuff, but then like obviously legacy characters we will voice.
I'm feeling so much more HD now. It's almost like I'm in Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit instead of that shitty first game. The news must be halfway around the world already.
Edgeworth has no as confirmed.
Yeah, this was commented on by
Flat.
Twitter. After all, it's not every day an attempt is made on the life of a nation's president.
I mean, it's kind of every day.
Unless it's during the 2024 election cycle. Then it'll happen more than once. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor. I came as soon as I got the call. Oh, logic! The moment the phone rang, I knew. I could feel myself turning into an HD character sprite, and I knew it was time for my second game. God, I hope it's better than the first one.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth! Looking so HD now. Do something.
Oh, look at him run!
Game's so good it made the graphics better.
Oh, thank goodness you're here, sir.
No one thinks this game is bad, except for Cello Apocalypse.
Guy who famously ranked Portsman above Godot and Francisco.
And Enzies.
Portsman, who was the villain in the first case of the first Edgeworth game, and he didn't put Lang on that tier list. Like what?
This Lang was in detect. How about after this we'll clown on those tier lists whenever people have to go to bed.
This is Dick Gumshoe, a detective with the local precinct. He's the one usually assigned to my cases. How is the president, detective?
Oh, we still don't know, Mr. Edgeworth. The medics just boarded the plane a few minutes ago.
Well, is he alive? Did they kill him? I hope he's
all
all
right.
right.
Covering his ear a bit. I don't really know.
Yes. Did he pump his fist in the air and
Yeah, his fist was like raised up. Yeah.
I suppose you'd better show me the scene of the crime instead.
Oh, right away, sir.
Let's go. The press forward button on the keyboard is the exact same button I had it binded to on the DS. I mean, it's the A button on the DS.
Let's go.
It's the A button everywhere. Who's...
How about Kirk?
Crap.
Yeah.
Let's get Kirk in there early on.
I'll do a neutral voice until I see the design. Hey, I said hey. Yeah, you, Ruffles.
That's what he is, for sure. Oh shit.
Hmm? Who's that?
Oh my god, am I a gamer?
You're a reporter. You're
Okay. You're the prosecutor in the charge of this here case, ain't you? Want to give me your first impressions? Anything strike y'all as odd?
God, it really is so nice to look at HD full widescreen, not like a tiny box in the top left corner that I have to click on to move forward.
Why does he have like a squirrel nose?
No comment. Detective Gumshoe with me.
You're together?
Come on now, Mr. Prosecutor. Don't be like that. Are you two dating?
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, wait for me.
Oh my god, I gotta report this.
Now,
Edgeworth
His
detective.
weapons got
in
bigger.
steamy love affair with local detective.
Don't write that down! Don't write that down! Detective, I'll need the facts of this case in as much detail as you can give me. I said no comment! Stop writing! Oh my
Jesus
god.
fucking Christ.
Well, this human right here.
You look, I worked out.
no, Shingeri.
We're sure
I
this
don't
guy
like
isn't.
looking at him, actually.
Bunch of people gathered to welcome the president of Sang Fa.
He looks
Like
like
sure
the,
the president of Zhangfa isn't related to the former Steel Samurai.
he looks
They're both built like brick shit houses.
he looks like someone human.
Are we not sure he's been mutated with a lion?
Yeah, I was gonna say he looks like someone made their lion persona human.
My lion.
It looks like he
persona-
was a lion previously and was meant to be a lion, and then they just put him with human body parts.
Dai Jung Wang. Yes, I read about his visit. It's been all over the news for days now. A special report about President Dai Jung Wang was added to my organizer. Oh,
Mine organizer.
I want to see what my organizer looks like. Hold on. Oh, it's so HD.
Oh, beautiful, Edgeworth.
It's quite beautiful.
Interesting that he would use a ring binder. He doesn't seem like the type.
They're the most efficient way of organizing my information.
Wrong.
Why is oh, the autoplay button? Hold on, that's quite strange. I'm not gonna press it because we don't need that. But
Strange. It's nice that there's a history button.
Autoplay in a game without voice acting is weird work.
Yeah.
right, yeah. No,
Yeah, totally, I
even
say
even
that.
even 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 when there's voice acting, I had a problem. Like I would try to use the autoplay in Danganronpa Trials, and there was always this like awkward pause after every line, like the spacing, the time. It was like it was giving you time to read it while also them voicing it. I don't know, it was weird.
Also, as someone who who had to speed run through the first game in order to have a backup save file, it's often easier to just hold the progression.
Oh yeah.
Than to let it autoplay.
It doesn't show what the fast forward button is down here, so I don't know what it is. But we don't need it. We don't need it. There's no save. There's no save states for me to fuck up this time.
Thank
the biggest
fucking God.
Load case 3, load case 3.
Hang on, I think we can still locate
Guys,
free.
I
It would
really
actually-
miss case 3.
I actually
need to
wish
get back.
it would have been. I would have to have booted up the emulator. I mean the DS for this, but it would have been a great gag for me to press a button and just have the fucking case 3 save state suddenly appear on screen right now. No, we went
I
back.
think I would scream in terror.
It was raining until just before he landed. Luckily, he let up and he went on stage as planned.
And then I got shot.
And smack dab in the middle of his speech.
I had to dab. Sorry.
Cotton goes off. Everybody runs for cover, terrified for their lives. Oh, apparently.
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 Truth is, I only just showed up myself. I know a whole lot more than you do, sir.
You were summoned on short notice as well.
Sure was. Right in the middle of my day off.
I was at the office taking advantage of the peace and quiet to prepare for my next case.
Loser.
And the boss himself calls you to the scene. Never a dull moment, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Who is the boss canonically right now? Is it still Lana? I don't. The boss?
Maybe you'll
We're
learn
about
in
to
this
find
game.
out.
Yeah, Chief Prosecutor was right here in the park. Saw the whole thing.
Oh, he's a new character in my new game. Yes, good.
First chance he got, yelled at the top of his lungs. Give me Edgeworth right away. He's the only man for the job. Something like that.
I see.
Pick up.
Oh, they cordoned the perimeter off the park off as soon as it happened. You'll be happy to know.
Excellent. That will keep annoying stragglers from getting in. Remember when Larry was at the embassy? Yeah, we don't want another thing like that.
Ugh, yeah.
Case 5. So our would-be
Never mind.
our would-be assassin is still here somewhere? Good.
Good. I want him to try again.
Gordon.
Gord Lake.
All you gotta do is find him in the middle of that crowd before
Okay.
they strike again.
I'm
Purple.
putting in a prediction right now. Someone will say that Gordy was the assassin. I don't know who. I don't know when, but somebody's gonna shoot that.
I think you're
jump
still in
anyone-
the mind space of the last game, Cole.
Yeah. You're still thinking in the first game.
Look, I'm not saying it's gonna be a whole, like, prove Gordy isn't the assassin. I'm just saying someone's gonna bring it up at some point. We don't know what
Look,
else
have
our
they-
culprit might be planning. These people are in danger.
Edgeworth, have they proven that the assassin was or was not connected to Gordy?
No comment. We don't have a moment to lose. Let's begin with the basics.
And search every inch of the crime scene for clues, no matter how insignificant they may seem.
Precisely.
good at
The
your
president
job.
was shot at, which means a gun was involved. Logic? Oh, logic!
Logic, there was a gun.
Please, more, please.
Detective Gumshoe. How exactly was the security detail surrounding the president's speech organized?
Sir,
Basically.
our officers were mainly focused on security of the perimeter of the park. President's people took charge of the rest. Yeah, his own team of bodyguards. See those guys over there? Maybe we should ask them a few questions.
They both look like Alex Jones, but skinny.
Basically, you're gonna want to hear that the globalists.
If I want to talk with them, I'll need to walk over and press space. His Alex Jones isn't as good as his Trump, unfortunately.
Alex Jones is pretty good. Fuck you.
It's a little too nasally, I think.
I agree.
Oh my fucking god, never mind then.
And Alex Jones is more like this! He needs to yell a little more. It's a little more gravelly. It's not as nasal.
No, yours is better than Coleman's.
Oh.
Can I help you?
I'll be right back. Hold on. I've got food.
Oh.
Guy gets told his Alex Jones isn't good once. Runs.
I'm gonna grab a snack then, I'll be right back.
You what?
I'm gonna go eat a 4-course meal real quick. I have alcohol.
Here, Mr. Beast investigated.
Yeah, for really boring shit, but
Pizza.
Just one small
I have
problem.
pizza now. Pizza. Mini pizzas. So who's doing the bodyguards? Is it gonna be Jack's Alex Jones, my Alex Jones, or some third thing?
Jack, because you're Edward.
Okay.
Kill you.
Can I help you?
Coleman, you would just be talking to yourself for 20 minutes.
You're one of the president's bodyguards, correct? Could you tell me how his security detail was arranged during the speech?
2 of our senior operatives were attached to the president. The rest secured the stage.
This also allows me to eat my pizza while the bodyguard is talking. Otherwise, I wouldn't. If it was me, I'd be like, "Fuck."
This isn't our first rodeo.
The second.
Anything suspicious in that crowd, and we would have spotted it right away.
I see. So the president's security was tightly orchestrated for the duration of his speech. Event security. Oh, let's investigate further. We should speak with other witnesses and continue to look over the crime scene. We can't afford to leave any stone unturned. The bodyguard wasn't named, so I know I don't need to talk to him more than a little bit.
You don't have a portrait, they're not important. It's still you.
Oh,
it's Kirk Gardner.
is it the reporter?
So that's how you'll go about it,
Yeah, I
huh?
see him down
Sure is something. Seeing the pros at work.
Bear trap. Where's their bear trap?
Here, share a little about what happens to that information once you've gotten a hold of it.
Bystanders. This one
AirPods
seems
Pro.
persistent, but I can't afford to get distracted. I'm going to bend down and ignore him.
Hey, Ruffles, I asked you a question, dang it. What happens next?
La-di-da,
always bend
tying
over
my
so
shoe.
easily?
Well, we put all the information together and try to find connections. Right, sir?
Detective, don't interact with him.
Don't be so hard on the poor guy. So, connections, you say? And, what next?
Well, I guess you'd say we connect the dots. Connect one piece of information to another.
I'm not even going to be involved in the tutorial for this one. I already gave you the tutorial in the first game, Gumshoe. Don't give it to the
Show
random
me how to
reporter.
logic, Gummy.
I already know how to logic.
It's Mr. Edgeworth's forte. He's a logic master.
It's something
He
you would
masters
know
logic?
nothing about. I can view what information I have with Q, and then connect them with T. I should try it now. Just a quick press of Q, and we'll be down the path of logic. This menu looks much nicer than the last one.
Yeah, that's gonna be true about everything. This is
Life
really
is
gonna
beautiful.
I'm
It's
doing
not
things my
anyway.
way. Despite the president's tight security, the perpetrators still managed to carry out their attack.
Yeah.
The only reason my
Louder.
hand isn't down my pants right now is because there's a reporter that I'm talking to.
So, Edgeworth normally masturbate, brings
Oh,
himself
wait,
to
no,
climax
don't write that
while
down, don't write that down.
investigating.
Completely undetected by a contingent of highly trained bodyguards, no less. No mean feat. This would have
So he's
taken
into
some
feet.
serious planning. Feet spelled F-E-A-T. Don't write that down.
Edgeworth does not min-max his
The
D&D
assassination
confirmed.
attempt was almost certainly premeditated.
Oh, that's the stuff, Mr. Edgeworth. That old logic never fails, huh?
Indeed. All we need is to find the right clues and then make the right connections between them.
Indeed!
Thank you. Make the wrong connections, however, and we'll only wind up further from the truth. Which means I must make well-reasoned connections if I intend to draw logical conclusions. Begin investigation. Gourd Lake, Lakeside Stage. Ooh, new investigation music. It's very snazzy.
Oh, let's get this investigation started. Time to examine anything that looks suspicious, pal.
To examine things, I simply need to walk up to them and press space. And if I wish to speak with the detective, I should use T.
I do like that we kind of do need a tutorial.
Right,
If we
just
keep
because
playing
the
emulator, we
controls
would've
are
been-
different. Yeah,
we would
yeah,
have been.
yeah, yeah.
He would have been
Yeah.
like. "What?"
Have you found
Oh yeah,
anything?
but yeah.
Have you found anything of note, officer?
This is Lauren.
No, sir. Not a thing. No
Hey, pass
fingerprints,
me
no
a paper towel
footprints,
when you're
nothing.
done opening stuff.
That is to say, none that stand out, sir. Not after everybody touched and walked all over everything.
Gumshoe, I don't have any paper towels. I'm sorry. Detective Gumshoe, did he sound pleased about having no evidence to catalog?
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, no.
Speak to his commanding officer about it, sir. Salary review's coming up soon and all.
Yes, the smell of docked pay is coming into my mind.
You've become exactly what you wish to avoid.
What is the officer here taking pictures of, detective?
The wicked will be crushed beneath the righteous hammer of justice.
So he's reading off these papers here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Pro speech tips number 3. Speak slowly and confidently to win your audience around.
I will speak incredibly slowly.
Hey, this is good stuff. Better get a shot of this one, too. I'm taking the advice.
Instead of focusing on that speech, how about you focus on your work instead, officer? I'm sensing
No.
docked salaries all around.
We're on a dock. No ducking.
What is this cop doing here?
Docking?
So the
You're
president...
a fan, huh?
So... Oh, Lord.
Lord.
So the president had a nasty surprise while he was giving his speech.
Same thing happened to me when I was a kid, right in the middle of a public speaking contest.
Oh.
There I was, yammering away, and all of a sudden, earthquake! Almost jumped out of my skin.
That sounds terrifying. Even the word earthquake makes me queasy. He's got the...
That flash
Loser. Judas Post.
What?
Loser,
Well,
loser,
listen,
you're a loser, loser.
You're ignoring my little aside like always.
I heard the word
Aw.
earthquake and it
He's just
procked
like
me.
me. Oh.
It activated my PTSD.
Is this the
Neuron
guards?
activation.
Is the president okay?
Check.
Oh, we're talking. Sorry.
We are not at liberty to share that information with local law enforcement.
What did you say to him? You will let us in on that right now, pal. You might just regret it.
Sorry, I can't let you do that.
No one respects the badge anymore.
I suppose this is something of an international incident. Quercus Alba.
Me when no, no. it's
All the more reason to find the killer as soon as we possibly can before a Quercus Alba type figure
Diplomatic.
shows up.
diplomatic.
Who knows what else?
Hey, Quercus Alba.
It's me,
No!
back, better than ever.
Quercus Alba!
No surprise it's you, sir. But there's no mistaking it.
Oh, the Steel Samurai!
God damn it.
I love the way that Edgeworth seemingly is intrinsically tied to the Steel Samurai. Please tell me it's not Larian Oldback. Please tell me it's not Larian Oldback. This is my new game. I was supposed to be free. That being said, I do love the show, The Steel Samurai. Larian Oldbag almost ruined it for me, but not quite. It truly has something for everyone.
Beats me why they had a Steel Samurai balloon at a welcome party for a foreign president.
It is a little odd. I swear to God, if Larry and Oldbag are here. Now that I think about it, what better hero to represent our nation? This song is loud. I'm turning the volume
Then
down.
Homelander.
I'm...
Homelander.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Okay, what is this?
Oh, breaks your heart, doesn't it?
Heartbreak feels good in a place like
It
this,
does!
doesn't it, pal?
What villainy could have befallen him?
Witnesses said he popped right about when the gun went off.
He got shot. He was
Which
the
would
assassination
strongly
victim.
suggest that a bullet struck the balloon.
Or not.
Looks like we got a case of cold-blooded samurai murder on our hands.
This is sacrilege! I won't rest until the culprit has been apprehended. His internal monologue is far more openly pro-Steel Samurai than... Detective, we cannot let this vile assassin escape.
We
This
won't, sir.
is
You can
awesome.
count on it.
Bro attempts to kill the president. I sleep. Bro shoots the Steel Samurai. I wake up. We have to catch this vile assassin.
Sacrilege.
Steel Samurai gets shot at once and both turn into Sephiroth.
Steel Samurai balloon data jotted down in my organizer. What is this? There's nothing there. Okay.
There's a hole in the flag.
Thank you. Yes, there is. It's the flag of Zangfa. The key motif is a blazing red phoenix. Oh, phoenix. Wait till he finds out I got an HD game. Wait, what's this?
It's time, Edgeworth.
Something the matter, sir?
I have fucking 6.
Yeah, but yours weren't in HD originally.
No, you don't have 6. You debatably have 4.5.
You don't see it, Detective. There's something unusual about this flag. Compare it with the one on the other side of the stage, if you will.
Oh, that's a beauty right there. Just looking at it flapping in the wind. It's immaculate.
Exactly, which is how a flag should look. And yet, here we see quite a different picture.
About flags.
One thing in particular stands out, don't you think?
Right, of course. Is it? God, give up. Come on, spill the beans.
You can lead a horse to water. I'll just have to move the cursor to the problematic spot and highlight the difference with T.
This is problematic.
Look closely, Gumshoe.
Cancelable
Do you see
offense.
that large hole?
Flag code.
Whoa, look at that. You're right, sir.
And note the burn marks around the edges. That's a bullet hole. There's no mistaking it.
bullet hole. So you're saying a bullet went through this flag?
I think I've gathered
Yeah,
enough
right, stop
information
pressing.
for the
Made this
moment.
hole?
It's time for logic.
You were supposed to give your quirk to. You were supposed to give your quirk to us, Alba. Quirkish. I'm thinking. I like that name.
Okay. Assassination attempt. Wait. No. Back. It's popped balloon. Pierced by a bullet. Pierced by a bullet. Oh, my logic! It's an HD. Oh! The reporter's gone now. There's a bullet hole in the flag, and it seems highly likely the balloon was popped by a bullet too.
Jail.
Which means 2 shots were fired, right, sir?
Possibly even 3. 3 cups, 3 chairs. Oh my god, I just remembered. So there's an ad. Sorry, this is a side tangent. There is an ad that plays on my YouTube sometimes that is like, it's like there were 3 something. There were 3 something else, and it's like a very serious ad. Like it's like there were 3 bodies or something. Not that, but like something serious like that. But every time I hear it, I just think of the logic. The 3 cups, 3 chairs logic from Case 3.
3 cups, 3 chairs, 3 bodies.
Equally, the hole in the flag and the hole in the balloon could have been made by the same bullet. What we need to know is how many gunshots there were. 2 or 3?
3?
Alright, on with the investor. Oh god, you're still here?
Ruffles! Do you or do you not believe that this is connected to the shooting of JFK?
What? Oh, why would it be connected?
What more do I have to say?
We didn't start the fire!
Care to share?
Who exactly is she? I did. Or they? I'm gonna go with. Why do they keep shouting at us?
Who is that? Who is
this? Who is this person?
Trevor
What is
Decker,
their
I guess.
gender?
Seems pretty interesting in the case.
I've said from the fucking beginning it was a girl.
Yeah.
Come on, give me something here. I'm committing to the voice. I'm just gonna be like Ash. I'm just gonna be like Ash Ketchum. But
Right,
reverse.
yeah.
Finally give someone who isn't Lauren a girl, and it's like,
Never mind, boy.
I just legit didn't know. I mean, we've only seen them in back profile too. Which is not,
it's that melody.
we do need to speak with some
Misgendering a
witnesses
woman.
to find out how many gunshots there were. Fine, let's see if she can tell us anything. Even though she is a woman.
Sorry about that. Here y'all are. I have a frog in my throat. Tabby Lloyd,
Frog.
at your service.
I get it.
I'm looking into the case
Tabby
for,
Lloyd,
well,
I get it too.
just for me for right now, but
That's subtle.
Looking into the case. Miss Lloyd, was it? Miss Lloyd, there's something I'd like to ask you.
Doing your own research?
Something you want to share?
I hate reporters.
How about the perp? Have they made any demands? What about them? What about them there, Ruffles? What does the fellow? Where does the fellow buy a cravat like that? Are you?
Hold it! Will you be quiet for one
No.
moment? I'll be asking the
Ready?
questions here.
Dang. And here I thought I could get me something juicy for my piece.
I need to know about the shooting. Can you tell me how many gunshots you heard?
Why, I most certainly cannot.
Alright, who's gonna be the more annoying reporter character? You or Lotta Hart?
Hey.
I beg your pardon?
Whoa. Whoa. Fucked
I
up.
can't just be handing out leave for free.
Look, right
That's the
now,
problem.
Tabby Lloyd is quickly climbing the rankings. It won't be long before she's more annoying than Lotta.
Oh, come on. Hold out on us. We're gonna share sometimes.
Me hold out on you. Well, if y'all ever are gonna be like that, I'll be moving right along. Goodbye.
Oh, wait.
Well, I'm waiting for what exactly? Huh? If you've got nothing for me, I'm gone.
Hunter.
Pretty
Uh,
clean.
we're fresh out of moves here.
I'm gonna go watch my favorite anime, Hunter x Hunter.
Out of moves, I wouldn't be so sure.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
As you know, Detective, I like to play a little chess. I think
Ooh,
it's
I'm
time
excited.
for a new
Oh, let's
gameplay
go.
mechanic. What does
It's
one
really
do in chess when an opponent adopts a defensive position? Why, the board offers any number of options, but some are more effective than others.
Sorry, sir, but it's all going way over my head.
No matter how impenetrable an opponent's defense may seem, it can always be overcome. Watch and learn, Detective, as I shatter
can
my
do it
opponent's
overcome?
resolve
That's
with the
gross.
power of words. Hello, chat member saying go fish? Go fish? When attempting to draw out an entrenched opponent, one must employ certain Go fish? I don't play Go fish. I only play logic chess. Let us picture the board and see if we can anticipate our adversary's next move.
Adversary.
Now, we must analyze the state of play.
Me when I'm really excited for new
Sony's state of
PlayStation
play.
games.
Y'all ain't getting nothing out of me. Not until you give me
We
something
must
in return.
analyze the Nintendo
Sony-
Direct.
Sony's actual state of play be like, y'all ain't getting nothing out of it.
Logic! My opponent has dug herself in deep. Her defenses won't be easily broken. But I can't afford to try her patience by taking too long to plot my next move. In other words, I must be conscious not just of my strategy, but also of the timer at the top of the screen. That said,
Stratagem.
I can't afford to waste words either. In fact, it can pay dividends not to. If my opponent gets too agitated,
You're fixing to ask me something. Well, you dang it well no, ask it already.
I may be able to gain a tactical advantage by calmly biding my time. Then, when I see a crack in my opponent's armor, I pounce! I should begin by
Meow.
finding out what it is that she does. Alright.
Finding out what it is.
What it means! Alright, time to make my opening gambit. Mind chess, commence!
What? I thought it was logic chess.
I'm
Wait.
changing it to logic chess. Logic chess, commence! What is it that you do? Why don't you begin by telling me about what it is that you do?
Sure. Or I could totally not do that. Think I don't know when to keep my mouth shut? That's my job.
Is it now? So you do something you won't, or can't, tell anyone about.
Shut up! I ain't no lawbreaker if that's what you're insinuating.
You're clearly hiding something. Don't you see this floating pawn? There's nowhere left to hide.
Huh? I'm not exactly sure what you're getting at there, here, Ruffles.
Could you not see the floating pawn in the air attacking your floating pawns?
What the
I
hell
sh-
are you talking about?
I should have
Is
picked
this
my
game nuts?
words more wisely.
Why are you acting like we're in some weird video game or something?
It's more effective to bide my time the more agitated or upset my opponent seems. And when they're vulnerable, that's the time to go on the verbal offensive. What is it that you do? This text is gonna go by again. Good. Is it, did you do something you won't or can't? Okay. Bide my time.
I'm a law-abiding everyday citizen, and you've got no reason to say otherwise.
Forgive me. I meant nothing by it. If it's something you can't tell me about, I imagine it must be very important work indeed.
Indeed!
Well,
Indeed!
Sure, I guess.
Indeed!
Leastways, it will be once I bag my first big scoop.
What was that about scoops? Heh, I see. It's a scoop you're after. So you're a journalist. Is that correct?
You're telling me Tabby Lloyd with the camera and microphone?
And the bear trap.
Oh, the bear trap's a misnomer. I see.
Why does she have a fucking bear trap?
That's
I'm
it.
Capture the scoop.
I'm just really into traps, okay?
That might actually be what it is.
Sure. I'm your friendly neighborhood reporter. The hungriest cub on the beat.
That's the mystery of what she does for a living solved. Wasn't much of a mystery, I already knew ahead of time. Perhaps our hungry young cub... Omega W! Perhaps our hungry young cub has gathered information vital to the case. Let's make that
Come
our
here,
next line of inquiry.
Not now.
That's right,
Daddy's
refill
losing his
my
fucking
clock.
mind.
With
What's
the
here, Kitchen Whiskers? Daddy will discuss it later.
God damn it. With the opening moves concluded, the mid-game
Okay,
approaches.
yay.
What else does she have to tell us? Where's the record?
Game approaches.
The mid-game was the last one. This one's the good game. You're a reporter, which means you must have been making a record of some kind.
You got more questions? You gotta give me something first. That's the deal.
I am not in the habit of making deals. Now tell me what I need to know.
He says in the Baron voice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Can't help ya.
What is this buffoon saying? I love deals.
I don't have a clue as how to push the conversation forward.
Oh,
I'll have to try another tack.
Honest reaction.
Were you at the
Have a clue
scene
as how
of
to
the
push
crime?
stream forward.
At the time of the incident, were you present
were
at the
the
scene
stream
of the
guys.
crime? Are we dropping frames a little bit?
Oh,
A little bit?
yeah.
We're back. We're
Okay.
back.
Oh,
Perhaps.
okay.
oh,
I lied.
Oh,
it's so
Oh.
over.
It's
Come
funny
on now,
because
Ruffles.
I... Okay.
You ain't gonna give me a little tabby something first?
Yeah, because the actual stream is not dropping. It dropped like a couple frames, like less than 1% of frames. Absolutely not.
Then I ain't giving you nothing neither. You think I'm a sucker? Think you can.
Bide my time.
I ain't a sucker, I'm a
I
flipper.
learned from the last time I was too aggressive.
Come on, this is my career we're talking about here. You gotta give me something.
Sadly, the more you know, the more you might find yourself in danger.
I'm protecting you.
I ain't scared. I'm a pro. Takes more than the sound of a little gunfire to phase me.
You heard gunfire, did you? Heh. This mechanic is already so much better than the ones in the first game. You may be a pro, as you put it, but I'd say you're still a little wet behind the ears. Because I feel like in the first game, especially like Case 5, there would be long stretches of time where we weren't actually presenting evidence and we were just doing exactly what we're doing right here, but like without this structure. Like,
yeah. Like this is just like gamified version. Now,
Yeah,
which is a
yeah.
lot more interesting.
yeah. You say you heard
We have-
gunfire.
we can't do anything. But what about this?
Yeah.
We can do something.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
Like this mechanic with Corcus Alba would have made that would have made that so much more interesting. You say you heard gunfire, which proves you were here at the time of the crime. Therefore, you must have seen something. I know you saw something.
Double dang. Fine. I was here. I saw it. Came to report on the big speech. Wound up reporting on a shooting. And you won't get nothing more out of me than that. I'm done with your tricks, Ruffles.
My name is Miles Edgeworth. If she came to report on that event, she must have made a record
Unlike
of something.
Phoenix, I don't chuckle.
Shut up. A record I would very much like to get my hands on. This is quite the clue as to where to take the conversation next. Where's the record? Wait, so now I do this one. Yes. You're a reporter, which means you must have been making a record of some kind.
You got no more questions. You got more questions. You gotta give me something first. That's the deal.
I am not in the habit of making deals. Now tell me what I need to know.
Sorry.
I
Ruffles.
love saying
Can't
some
handle
audio twists.
Time to deploy my clue. You must have a record of your reporting, as demonstrated by this floating knight from chess. No self-report respecting.
Okay, Columbo, tell me, Ruffles. Is Ruffles like on the sauce? Like, what is he talking about with floating?
No self-respecting reporter would leave the house without a means of putting things on the record. So tell me, Miss Lloyd, where is yours?
Of course I made a record. I told you I'm a pro. Dang near holding my shoes out running around on this one. Which is why I'm not just about to hand it over to the first person who asks me.
I am not just anyone, young lady. I am the prosecutor in charge of this case.
Don't you, young lady, me. You ain't getting it. No matter how many times you ask. I'm at least 25. That's like a century old in this game. You understand, don't you, Ruffles? It ain't nothing personal.
I understand that your job is a difficult one.
You do? Well, ain't that sweet?
And in such a competitive field, you must sometimes doubt that you'll ever succeed.
Nah. I'll go plenty far, I'm sure of it. Yeah.
Nah.
Just as long as I got my trusty tape recorder, I'll always be ready to nab me a big scoop.
This is also such a better demonstration of Edgeworth's intelligence than any of the mechanics in the first game. Like,
Oh yeah.
having him,
totally.
like, catch people's statements and then be like, play me that tape!
Play it again, Sam.
Play it again,
Intriguing.
my Johnny.
The floating pawn enters. A young reporter, hungry for success. So dedicated to her craft that to leave such an important event unrecorded would be unthinkable. And indeed, she did not. She committed the entire event to tape! Your chess piece is destroyed!
Dang it! This is my scoop you're messing with! My big break! Fine, sure. I recorded the whole darn thing. It's all right here. You got me, okay?
Humph. Checkmate.
Mr. Mason.
Logic chess! Checkmate!
What a scoop! Miles Edgeworth has a supernatural need to mate with other men.
Huh? What?
You're something else, Ruffles. I was trying to be all strong and silent, but you had me singing like a canary.
Never mind that. Now play us the tape. This should finally tell us how many shots were fired.
Fine, you can hear it, but I got conditions. You played me like a fiddle, Ruffles. Only the Chief ever played me so good. So you gotta agree to be Chief number 2 and be mentor to a rising star, aka me.
I already have like 3 different plucky assistants depending on the case. There's not room for another one.
Chief number 2, huh? Kind of like a second parent. That's a big responsibility, sir.
And one more thing. I want exclusive reporting rights for the first 24 hours. Come on, you gotta say yes. What kind of man would giving star people the exclusive? Huh?
She's a difficult woman to refuse, and I need to hear that recording. 24 hours is more than I can promise, but the story's yours until the case is solved.
And the job of Chief number 2?
I think not. You're not the Yatagarasu, so I can't add you to my list.
No fun. But I guess a girl can't have everything.
No, she can't.
All for the sake of the scoop, huh? Alright, you got yourself a deal. I got exclusive access starting right this second, Ruffles.
Don't make me regret this. Our first order of business is to listen to that tape. Cassette.
I made such a funny joke, but I was muted.
Oh no, what was it?
I don't know.
Honored friends and allies, I am here today to deliver a message. The odious criminals that dogged my beloved nation are no more.
He killed them.
The president's speech.
He's gonna kill them. Word, cassette. I know that's the sound of a gun.
The president
The
passionately...
president
Oh wait, no, that's funny. No, that's actually funnier if he says it. Go.
President passionately addresses the assembled crowd. Very smart, very smart. As he's trying to take off the reports of his declining popularity by sheer force of will. You're all losers.
Very cool. Can't beat live living commentary to set the scene. How do you like my impression of him?
Hmm?
Meeting is scheduled for just after this speech, correct?
It's definitely not him. I just don't.
I know, right?
He seems pretty pleased to be able to put the whole Yatagarasu situation behind him.
Yatagarasu mentioned!
Yada 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 yada.
As well as he should be. This is a great day for all of us. The Yatagarasu, the great Yatagarasu.
Whose voices are these? It all just
Fredman.
sounds like Trump, but it's
Everybody
not all
loves him.
him, I don't think.
Oh, there were these two old guys standing right in front of him.
Now.
They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time.
I know their voices from somewhere.
Wait, the part where the gun goes off is right after this.
Cassette.
The report the next day, President Trump kept saying "were Kashak" after every sentence in one of his rallies. Is he losing his mind?
Guys, the tape recorder going faster.
No way, wait a minute.
Gang.
Gang.
This is Kirk.
Oh,
The president pressed his fist into the air as the excitement reaches its fever pitch. The battle against evil rages
no,
on.
this is
me.
Trump.
The battle against evil rages on. Here today, I make you this solemn promise. You're a loser. We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice.
Not him fucking pumping his fist right before.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ace Attorney predicted it.
You're gonna kill me. Sure, kids.
Imagine Trump got shot at and he just goes, "Sure, kiss," and runs off the stage.
Owie wowie.
Oh, shit.
I'm very brave. I'm incredibly brave.
Turns into a soundboard.
So, 2 shots were fired.
Yep, and that tells us something.
Talk to her.
Something very important indeed. It allows us to deduce the trajectory of one of our bullets. Of the 2 shots fired, one hit the president, which means the other must have passed through both the flag and the balloon in that order. Which, as you can see, allows us to deduce the position of our shooter. The only possible place from which a bullet could have been fired through the flag and into the balloon is... like here, I think. Yeah, because there's a line, yeah.
Take that.
Here, yes, there's no doubt about it. This is where our shooter was standing.
You sure about that, Ruffles?
Guys, my spatial awareness is really bad. Somebody show me how this, angle works.
Oh, watch your mouth, kid. Mr. Edgeworth's powers, spatial awareness never fails. Takes the evidence, puts it together, uses spatial awareness, and BAM! Out comes the truth every time.
I wish my spatial awareness was as good as my logic.
Can't wait to hear the logic on this one. Well, sir, how'd you do it? Sir?
One moment, yes,
Alright, Ruffles. We all make mistakes.
Oh! I picked the wrong spot! 2 bullets were fired. We know that. Okay, shut up. If we draw a straight line, our 2 lines should converge on a single point. Oh! Okay. So. Be like, okay, it's right in front of the stairs. Yeah.
Take that.
I was just off a little. I was off a little to the right. Yes, there's no doubt about it. This is where our shooter was standing. What?
You sure about that, Ruffles?
What the fuck?
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth never makes
Okay, this
mistakes.
isn't spatial awareness this time. I just don't understand what's wrong about this.
Math.
If we draw a straight line along the path of each bullet, our 2 lines should converge on a single point. What does he mean, 2 lines? How do we draw a line with one that only has 1 point?
Hmm.
Is it just like really particular? Do I need to click like right here instead of down there?
I think it's further in the back.
Like
The
back
back
here or
left
something?
corner.
Okay.
I would go a little bit further right.
Yeah, because if he
Three
shot it
lines.
from there, the problem is if he shot it from all the way over here, he would have shot through this flag too. So
Food here. Gonna take
I guess
a
like
5 minute break.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Drawing a line between the flag and the balloon, that gives us the trajectory of one of our bullets, and places our shooter on the left-hand side of the spectator area. I guess the idea is that he couldn't have been in the middle row, because then everyone would have seen him.
I think also they weren't anticipating you to believe that they moved the gun.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, you're
Very
genius, Mr. Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe, I'll need to examine the left side of the spectator area.
Roger that, sir. So, you need to clear all those people out of the way, I guess?
I do. Why are they still here? What evidence?
Congrats, you guys are married.
What evidence can be found may be deteriorating, so I'll need you to be quick about it.
Oh, yes, sir.
Those people really should have been cleared from the crime scene before I got here.
Chief, hey, I'm talking to you, Chief.
I suppose you mean me, Miss Lloyd?
I surely do. You gotta let me out, help out. This stuff's my forte. I'm the best crowder you ever did see. I'll prod, pummel, and push them wherever you like.
She's so, like, similar to Lana. Oh, it's just, like, vaguely southern-coded female reporter. Like, the design's very different, but they fill the exact same, like, role. Which is kind of funny. A very kind offer, but I think a less hands-on approach might be preferable. She's definitely more, like, aggressive, though. Also, about this chief business. I am nobody's chief.
Whatever you say, Chief. Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Your wish is my command.
I somehow doubt that. Goodbye, Gumshoe. I'm following you now.
Oh, here you go, sir. It's all ready for you.
Frank saw it.
Oh God, is that? I thought it was
Mr. Lloyd
Is that
here,
Winston
but everyone-
Payne?
yeah, just like
I
that.
thought it was Winston Payne.
Should have seen it.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing. The chief, my other chief, that is, she sends me run twice as quick.
She sounds like quite a formidable character. Perhaps I should go easier on the poor girl. Thank you, but you really shouldn't have. All that running around. Your clothes are covered in mud. If her chief is just Lana Hart, that would actually be funny. Allow me to pay for the cleaning. It's the least I can do. Like, that's why they're
You mean my
similar.
jacket? Oh, don't you be worrying about your pretty little head about that. It's reversible. All you gotta do is switch it around and alakazam. No more dirt.
Now you're covered in dirt.
On the outside, perhaps, but you still have something of a problem with the inside. Yes.
Ready to get back to the investigation whenever you are, sir.
The crowd has trampled the entire area. We'll be lucky to find any traces of our shooter at all.
It's Payne. Dr. Payne.
Pain.
Lauren.
Oh, okay. Let me get a good look at him.
It.
Well, this is quite a situation, wouldn't you say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Who is he again? This is a running gag where the first case of the first game also had him in the background, nameless, and I don't know who he is. That's the whole gag.
I like It lets Winston Payne keep his streak of being in like the first case of every game.
Right, yeah.
It's Payne, Mr. Edgeworth. Winston Payne. We worked together at the prosecutor's office.
Oh, I remember you in the background of the first case of my last game. Did you tell me your name then, too? He's a prosecutor? What brings you here today, Mr. Payne?
But indeed, why only the invitation of the chief prosecutor himself?
The chief prosecutor invited you? His voice. I recognize it from the tape record. Oh god, wait, does he have an actual presence in this case? Unlike the first one where he was just in the background? Was he one of the men who was standing in front of Lloyd? And where is the chief
I think every
prosecutor?
president should get shot at least once. He had to leave before 80's a busy man. They let him and only him out through the cordon.
So he had me summoned on short notice and then left before I even showed up. You could see his name on
He
the
hates
door.
you, Mr. Edgeworth.
You could see his name on the door in case one, but Edgeworth thought he was the janitor. That's right, yeah. No, in the first game, he literally is just there, and I don't even learn his name, and I'm like, oh, that's the janitor. But now I'm like actually talking to him, so this is a bit of an upgrade. Rude.
Upgrade, people, upgrade.
Upgrades. Winston Payne climbing the ranks.
Kill me. I think I'm funny, and that's all that matters.
You even gotta pick through the trash yourself? A prosecutor's life ain't easy, huh?
Detective Gumshoe.
Man.
Right away, sir.
I like the background NPCs just like hovering and occasionally shuffling. That's probably more than they moved in the DS version.
Oh, it absolutely is.
The faithful detective scrabbles through the garbage as the prosecutor looks on. His hands unblemished, slightly soft.
Let's see.
Extremely soft.
Thumbs up, a little
That
check.
Edgeworth is just like, I miss Kay.
Is he enjoying himself? Because I'm not.
Oh, true, treasure. A popsicle stick. All the jokes they put on these.
Detective!
Would.
Oh, I'm
Those
sorry,
wings.
sir. Relevant
Gumshoe,
evidence.
yeah,
Relevant evidence.
Gumshoe is the guy to give a big hearty laugh at a popsicle stick joke.
Popsicle stick joke. Bro loves Laffy Taffy.
Oh, I think we got something.
Good work, Detective.
Further
Let's
evidence.
take a
Purple
closer
hat
look, shall we? By examining a piece of evidence from all angles, we can uncover hidden details.
Oh, we sure can. Just tell me which way you want it, sir.
We can
Damn,
rotate the
they're
item
further
with the
along in their
arrow
relationship
buttons.
than I thought.
If you want, I can move it closer or further away, too.
Whoa.
I can use Q to examine an object up close, and E to move out for the bigger picture.
And when you spot something, just say the word.
I can point out suspicious areas with the cursor and press space to inspect them more closely. Let's see what we can discover. Can I use...
I take a potato
I have to
chip.
use the arrow buttons to
Eat
rotate.
it.
WASD is the cursor. Okay.
Wipe. Oh, sure. Gone?
This is a document of some kind. This is clearly the shooter's plan.
What are we looking at here? Residential security plan? What's that? A diagram of the president's security arrangements.
It shows how the president's bodyguards were positioned.
Even has his people's names on it. Rook and Knight.
Chess? Chess
probably
pieces
the name.
mentioned! So his bodyguards aren't natives of Zenfar. Well, how did that...
I heard he uses some private security firm.
Was there anything we said that... Was there anything Gumshoe said that indicated they weren't members of Zangfa? Did I miss that in what he was saying?
Oh, the president's from Zangfa.
Yeah. But why not employ people from his own country?
He's the president of Zangfa.
I know why not. Y'all want to hear a little Tabby Lloyd exclusive?
She just said something extremely racist.
You... You really know something.
Sure I do. I was over there. I was over at their embassy not so long ago, sniffing out a story. While I was there, one of my sources tells me that the president's got more enemies than you got hairs on your head, including a bunch of bigwigs in the National Police Force.
Interesting. So he's unable to trust his own domestic law enforcement. I wonder if one of these enemies could have been behind the attempt on his life! On his life! I feel we may need to retire this bit.
What was it doing dumped there in that bag?
You raise an interesting point. It's a document relating to a matter of national security. It would surely be highly classified.
Surely.
Yeah, there's something else in there.
Gumshoe's just wielding a gun.
Oh my god.
Gumshoe, don't point that thing at me!
Gumshoe. Oh, what's a gun?
Going on the ground.
Ah, get away from me! He's like beats it away. Punches it. Sir, this bag, it's gotta belong to the...
Yes, the shooter! It could well have been disposed by our would-be assassin. A revolver. It would have taken a lot of nerve to dump it here. I'm going to put the gun in my logic. Could this be the work of a professional?
I'm putting the gun in my head.
That would explain the security plan, too.
I think we need to take a very close look at our latest find.
Down the barrel.
I forget I have to use...
Watch Gumshoe, they still in my persona.
Okay,
Point of order,
I can
also,
rotate it with
Just
this.
with
many bullets?
any auxiliary character, I think from this point on, I think we'll give to Lauren just because I think it takes her character the longest to show up.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
2 spent bullets in the cylinder, matching the 2 gunshots heard on the recording.
Proves it! This must be the weapon that was used.
Empty bullet hole? No, we already checked that one. Okay.
2 empty bullet holes with 2 shots fired?
This part is called the grip. I've held a few guns in my time,
The
but
gripper.
they've never
Ah,
felt
yes.
quite right in my head. This one is no exception.
The Kiriko grippy.
Oh, the Yatagarasu has grip!
And a few grippers in my
What else is there to cook on here that I haven't already...
Point the
scope?
barrel at yourself and then click the trigger.
Yeah, let's see if it works.
This is a laser sight.
Can be lined up with a target to make aiming a bit easier. I press this here.
Game over.
Gumshoe shoots himself in the head.
Definitely a gun, yeah. Definitely a
That is a red laser, yes. Could the assassin have used a laser sight to target the president? Revolver data jotted down in my organizer.
That bag was a real find, huh? Just goes to show, bag in the hand is worth 2 in the trash.
Nice work, detective. Now, there's something else I'd like to ask of you, if you don't mind. I need you to take the
so
bag
confused.
and the gun to forensics and see if they can find any prints.
On it, sir.
A good set of fingerprints could really help this investigation along.
Oh, got the results for you, sir. That was fast.
What? That was
shit.
fast?
You bet it was. Told the detectives, ultra super high priority.
Are they
They just
here?
licked
I
it and
didn't-
put it back in my hand.
They came up empty-handed.
And they checked
sniff it.
everywhere?
Inside and outside, top to bottom, sir. They even took the bullets out of the gun and dusted them.
It's been 2 seconds. I should have known it
It's
wouldn't be that
been 2
easy.
seconds.
Okay, I've been told by chat that they have a funny anecdote if you click on the van. The television truck appears to be stuck in the mud.
Reminds me of the time I pushed your car out of that ditch, sir.
Aww.
Then you just drove away and left.
What the fuck?
Gotta admit, it felt kinda lonely.
Did I do that? I think I might have.
Came back though, Mr. Edriff. They left me there in the mud for maybe 15 minutes.
Oh,
I knew you'd never forget about me, sir.
Of course
like
I
a
wouldn't.
dog.
Barring those
My dad
15
must
minutes
have forgot
anyway.
me at a basketball game.
What a scoop! Edgeworth likes his men covered in. Edgeworth likes his men depressed and covered in mud.
No, don't write that down! Don't write that down! Okay, what is this flag on the ground?
Their marriage is fraught with
That's not an
strife.
option? Okay, what else can I click on?
You talk to the television guy?
This guy? No. Hold on.
Camera operator? Yeah.
You're with one of the news channels?
Yup. Can I help you?
You must have footage of the event. Do you mind if I take a look?
I know you said it like footage was a verb. Must have footage.
Must have footage. What? How did I say it like
you
it
must,
was?
so
You must have
It's what-
footage the event.
yeah, so it's supposed to be said you must have footage of the event, but you said you must have footage the event.
Oh, okay.
He's
Like,
just really excited about
Like
feet.
if you did say "of," you said it so fast that it blurred.
Oh,
into
yeah.
the footage.
Wish I could help you, but that might be a little tricky.
It's tricky. Here we go.
And why is that, huh, pal? Got a problem with doing your civic duty or something?
I'm currently
Yeah.
footaging. Leave me alone.
Actually, no, it's just that my camera was knocked over in all the panic. It's like 6,000 pieces of millions of dollars of equipment, and I can't get it to work. Actually, I think they're gonna shoot me out back
That
for the
footage would have
price.
helped immensely.
Yeah, I would have saved my life.
Just our luck.
Who's
Well, that's
laughing
fair
like
because he
that?
was laughing at the same time.
Or maybe not.
I'll just do the laugh for now.
Yeah.
They can figure out who it is later.
What the?
Oh yeah, that's long, I think.
You look like you need a little help, Mr. Edwards.
I know that voice.
No. It's K.
Oh.
Hey,
You
you really said it would
Not
take
a lot of
Lauren.
heart.
You really said it would take Lauren the longest to show up, and then not
I
5
got a
minutes
lot of-
later, Kay walked in.
Listen, my memory isn't the greatest.
I really
Hey,
thought it was
Oh,
a lot of-
hey,
Whoops.
you,
Sorry, I'm
the Yatagarasu, you are here. Excellent.
Why did you run in the circle?
She was just so excited.
Honestly, I leave you alone for 2 seconds. But don't worry, your hero's here to save the day.
Ah, see,
Not the
Tab-
president,
see,
but the day.
see, this is why I couldn't make you. See, this is why I couldn't be chief number 2, Tabby Lloyd. I already have a plucky female assistant. And she's the Yatagarasu. And she likes sniffing
That's
her
right, the
finger.
one, the only, the coach that did Cape Faraday.
That's
I
right.
love coke.
You
Hero.
still smell butt.
Only you would give yourself a title like that. So you're not a great thief anymore?
Not right now, but it's not like I quit. It's just I'm on sabbatical.
It's better optics for me to be working with a great hero than a great thief
Well,
anyway, so
what
just
is-
Okay,
stick
well,
with
I
that.
don't want to say that I'm a great thief in front of the president's investigation
yeah.
squad. Okay. I'm taking time out for some intensive training. Being the second Yatagarasu doesn't come easy. Why am I?
He screams and he jumps on stage.
Rasu, Yatagarasu. Kay helped me out on a... Oh my god, 2 weeks. Kay helped me out on a few occasions about 2 weeks ago when I was working on a...
Oh god.
Okay.
This is just a, so it's
I'm
not
going so
a
little
bad
to you,
word
Mr.
play.
Edwards.
Oh, Akira. Kay, I think we may be in a better game now. Have you noticed you're looking more HD than before? Like, I can clearly tell that the thing in your hair is a key now. I didn't really realize that before.
Oh, I could tell.
The case of the Yatagarasu, a mysterious thief who seemed to appear and disappear at will, and who claimed only to steal the truth.
And also several $1,000s worth of forgeries.
Don't worry about it.
She calls herself the second
Wait,
Yatagarasu.
You're telling me there was a succinct recap of the first game? We didn't.
She calls herself... And we didn't even... She calls herself the second Yatagarasu, the successor to the so-called Great Thief. And notice how I didn't even have to mention Quercus Alba.
Did someone say
There's not a
Quercus
lag.
Alba?
No, get out of here.
There's not a lock I can't open or a trap I can't escape. Trap,
Someone
starring
say
Cooper Trap
traps?
by M. Night Shyamalan. And when it comes to stealing, oh, I'm still in training, but I'll get there soon enough.
It's still like Ace Attorney's quality of writing the assistants. That Kay's probably like the second worst, and she's still like a really good character.
What are you doing here, Kay?
Shooting the. I mean, what do you think I'm doing? I'm doing the festivities, of course.
Don't make jokes right now. I suppose she did mention being fond of such things.
That's not funny. They could have killed me.
And afterwards, I was thinking of dropping by your office to see you guys, but now I don't have to. Which is good, because your office looks like shit.
Oh, good to see you, kiddo. You're as breezy as ever.
Hell
These
yeah.
2 weeks without you have been so lonely.
Hey, Gummy, how you been? You're looking pretty full of beans yourself. What the fuck does that mean?
So,
Three.
Kay, are you really here? Are you really here to save? Stop it! Are you really here to save the day?
Yeah? Prepare for your jaw to hit the floor. Your best pal in the world here only went and took pictures of the whole shebang.
I'm feeling full of beans. Show those photos to me right now. I have no need for Tabby Lloyd anymore.
Your jaw
In
didn't
fact,
even drop an inch. What's a girl gotta do to impress you, huh?
oh, I'm very
Try some
impressed.
more.
If you'd show, I'm very
Is that what you
impressed.
want? I can still do that.
Edgeworth associates with would-be assassins.
Oh my god. No! See, I'm wishing you had shown up 30 minutes earlier because then I could have teamed up with you instead of asking that reporter for information.
She would have kept asking questions, and I would have answered them. Me and her, kindred souls.
Years about as fun as a dang toothache.
Hell yeah.
Wouldn't even let me call him Chief.
Chef.
But what I'm forgetting my manners. Tabby Lloyd, Ace Reporter, at your service.
I honestly,
Yo, that's kind
because
of
of
fucked up.
Tabby-
Like the Ace Attorney.
because of Tabby Lloyd showing up, I kind of thought we weren't gonna get Kay in this case, to be honest. I was like, oh, she'll show up in the
Nice
second
to meet you, Tabby. You're right, he's no fun at all. This one time, he...
You two can chat later. Kay, can I see those pictures?
Fine. Here.
What a scoop!
So,
Edgeworth
here's the
hates
thing.
women.
Damn.
So fucking funny. Holy shit, Broken Knight, that's so good.
Bro.
I took this
Bro.
right when the gun went off.
You took that when the gun went off and you didn't think to yell, stop, duck, you're about to get shot?
No, I don't really care. It was total chaos. People running everywhere.
That's not a camera.
The president and his two bodyguards. The names on the security
One looks
plan
like a rook
were
and the other looks like a knight.
Knight
So,
and
do you
Rook.
guys think they? Do you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
think they would have deleted? Like, do you think they would have delayed this game if Trump actually died?
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, okay, wait. When did that happen? Was it like close to
No.
the release date?
Yeah.
It's a little.
It happened like 2 months before.
Yeah.
Actually, they might not have
think
been. They might not have been allowed to. They at that point, master copies might have shipped, and they would have been
Well, here's what
contractually obligated to.
here's
release
what
it
have,
at that
here's
date.
what would have ironically happened. Japan would release it, no problem.
And then the American release would be like,
And then and then for America, I feel like they
America,
delay
would
it.
it be like 6 more
So-
months?
So the game would continue to not be out in America.
I guess we have
God.
to thank Trump for not getting shot.
They would have pulled the Tears of the Kingdom on us for when the Queen died.
The
They're
name-
like,
Did they delay that?
so it's gonna be a few months.
I
No, they just didn't give that.
Oh,
they just
yeah.
didn't show them.
Oh, yeah.
The
The one, the funny game keeps getting delayed anecdote I always have is, you know how Nintendo released those Advance Wars remakes, that got delayed because of the Ukraine-Russia war? The original,
got delayed because-
the original Advance Wars game, like the one that was being remade on the GBA, came out on September 10th, 2001. And then had to get delayed in all other regions because 9/11 happened the day after. I don't remember if it came out in
Wow,
America
so fucking
first and then
funny.
got
You want to
delayed.
see?
But
You want to see some advanced wars? Look at
yeah, no, I'm pretty sure.
Hold up,
Advanced Wars.
I don't remember if it came out in America and then got delayed or came out in Japan and then got delayed.
Alright, let's
But
keep going.
it was funny. What's that?
Funny, the president said the same
Why
thing
did the
before
photo
bullet
just
came.
make a noise? Thank you indeed, Kay. I think you've provided us with a vital clue.
Vital.
wait.
No, he's dead.
Just lit up like a pair of old dang Christmas trees.
Why are you still here?
Mr. Lloyd, here to tell the readers that we've spotted.
A contradiction.
He could have killed him.
Huh? A what now? I don't see nothing strange. Other than
Allow
J.K.
me
Simmons
to
on the
show you. This picture shows the moment of the incident, but another piece of evidence shows something different. I need to
will burn
highlight
this
the
planet
point
to
of
ember.
contradiction.
Before I spend another minute living among these animals.
Quercus
Except
Alpha?
for you, Zegfall, you're cool.
Oh yeah, she's kind of going to Quercus Alpha there for a second.
What was that supposed to be?
Wait, no, that just means
Oh,
canonically.
right.
That just means canonically in this universe, Quercus Alba played, or
He's
Quercus
voiced
Alba was
by
played by.
Pegasus.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's as good as we've come up with. I think our only other one so far was Lorne Michaels.
Employ my powers of deduction. First, to find the contradiction in the photograph.
Oh, Alan Alda. Alan Alda would also be a good Quercus Alba.
Ah, no, I didn't click on that. Stop it. I just moved the mouse around. Go back. No, go back.
I mean, that
Or
is.
is it
Wait.
making me do that because it's right? Is that what's happening right now? Okay.
Dictatorial.
I wanted to click on J.K. Simmons.
No, I just didn't know where to click yet, and I thought I had accidentally clicked, but it was the game clicking for me.
The game made its choice.
I think it should be. I think it should be the.
Should be the bodyguard swapped. No, it's right. Never mind.
Yeah. Maybe
No, I was
it's
thinking it's. I think it's the.
maybe
either
it's
the pistol or
the
picture,
angle
'cause
not
Red's
working
gun-
because of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that.
Well, but I
There's
think what
two
it's gonna
guns.
prove. I think what it is it's gonna show the.
How do I select it? Okay.
T you put to the
E.
back.
There's clearly a contradiction here. Oh no, I did accidentally
Say so,
misclick.
sir.
Oh no, I did accidentally misclick a spot. It just doesn't
No, I
let
think
you
the
go
evidence
back.
was wrong.
The evidence is wrong.
Maybe. I don't know. Something so obvious? That's a contradiction in itself. You didn't see it? L!
I'm gonna belittle
You
for
messed up,
something I'm
not
wrong
me.
about.
You could just, if you made a mistake, just tell me, you know.
A mistake! I have done no such
I'm
thing!
gonna leave you in the mud for 15 minutes, bitch.
I make it 30.
Okay, I guess I did is this spot then.
Try the gun,
I guess the gun, yeah.
because the gun will show the red dot. Unless we're being.
But
too smart,
he
too
has a
smart
red dot
and
on his head. What?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
Look at his picture.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
There's
he
a little-
does.
Kirk can't
No.
see it.
No, I'm saying.
What?
That would be wild.
Wait, no. What are you? It's right there. It's right there. There's a
I'm
red.
saying he has a red dot on his head right here,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
but it's on his head. From that angle, it could have only have come from.
Oh,
have
from
been
the
on
front.
his forehead.
Okay, I see what you're
It
saying.
would have had to have been head on. Which I think is what we were getting at with the
Head
other one.
on. Apply directly to the forehead.
Unfortunately,
Head
that is not.
Oh my god!
The game
We're
is.
too smart
we're
for
too
this
smart
game.
for the game.
Don't say that.
We think we're saying.
I.
That's
For
a-
the first case,
once
I've
you start
already
saying
lost
that,
a
it's
lot
pretty
of
good.
health. No, don't
You're-
press that.
Clearly, it's our presentation.
Is it
Clearly,
this?
we need to present our
Well,
badge.
what's
What?
wait, what's the thing in between the gun and the
This
other
is
thing?
the security
The
plan.
plan.
Knight to immediately escort.
Maybe I was
President
right.
to-
Really
to-
escort, laser, less cover, eyes on this area.
We know who might be in the audience.
Voldemort.
I'm just gonna present
Let's just
this.
present
I don't
this. I
know.
bet it is this. Yeah.
Probably.
No!
It's just something.
Bro, wait a
You
minute,
say
wait a
so,
minute,
sir.
wait a minute, wait a minute. What if it's a profile? Because profiles were in the options this time.
Wait, can we? No way.
Now, I
There's
don't
the
know
guy
what
that
profile would be,
Princess
but...
It's not that.
Oh,
easy.
okay, we can't present
can't
them. We can
present
just
them.
look at them. Okay.
Thank God.
Well, you're gonna present.
Maybe it's the
Newspaper.
It's the
no.
newspaper.
The clip, the audio.
Can I listen to it again? Okay, there's like a log.
Friends and allies.
I like
I
that
am here
this
to
version
deliver
of the
this-
log actually shows who's saying what. Like last time.
You address the audience as well of the assembled crowd. Hey, I was still
The
talking.
meeting is sketched.
Just
Yes,
this
the
meeting.
president wants to take us personally. He seems very pleased.
President.
Oh,
wants
his
to
fist isn't in the air.
I didn't reach the fever pitch.
Is that
Yeah, I
what it
think
is?
that's it.
Yeah.
Let's go,
that's
Lauren.
it.
There's clearly a
I'm so sorry.
contradiction here.
We
What
are
the?
too
It's
smart.
all-
Bro, we've literally
I
presented
revoked that.
everything. What?
Ah,
Okay, we've presented everything except like the newspaper
Right?
clipping. So I guess it's the newspaper.
the
the newspaper.
Bro, how
Maybe
how
be like,
how
"Hey,
are
I'm
we
gonna
struggling?
tell you
How are we
why."
struggling this much this early in the game?
I know. This man must be the president of Singfa. You said the visit right here.
Look closely at the picture of the president in this newspaper clipping, if you would, Miss Lloyd.
It's stupid.
Oh right, it's this. Yeah, this is
He doesn't have a red dot on his head.
Is that actually it? That doesn't make any.
That is
Yeah,
absolutely
that's actually it.
I
It's
thought.
so stupid.
Okay, I thought about that, but I was like, that's too stupid. That doesn't make sense.
He
How-
did not get.
Look
He did
at
not in
Kay's
fact have a
photograph.
red tattoo.
Compare the
No, I
two.
knew that. I knew that. I was.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
No, okay, my
Let me
issue
have
with
to-
that as an evidence is who's to say this photo was taken at the exact
There's a
same
photo from
moment that the
different
other one was
time.
taken. Yeah. That's
Why
dumb.
would they have a new photo to print?
So, here's the thing. This game's great. We never said it was perfect.
It's still
There's some.
It's still
Listen,
some
you can
stupid
take-
ace-
You can
There's
take
some
the-
Ace Attorneyisms.
you can take the stupidity out of Ace Attorney investigations, but you can't take the Ace Attorney investigations out of the stupidity.
I mean, that's
They're
just something that
inherent.
would happen in like any Ace Attorney game. Sans
Yeah.
like maybe the Great Ace Attorney.
Yeah. Yeah, they often do have you have the very first thing you present is the most obvious. Like, do I need? Why
Like-
do I
Anyway,
need to say
like
this?
basic
you
looking,
can
no
clearly see it.
thinking, just basic looking. No red dot, no red dot,
Do you
going.
Fucked up.
red
to the
dot,
5-year-olds playing the game?
no red
Do
dot,
you see the difference?
red dot, no red dot. Do you see Tabby Lloyd?
Well, I'll be. I don't
Indeed.
get it.
There's something on
mind
the
control.
president's forehead. Something that wasn't there in the other picture.
Indeed. What is that? Some kind of birthmark?
Oh,
He got a new birthmark. It's actually a tattoo. Yeah, guys got a big red birthmark.
I'm pretty sure
Forehead.
it's the laser pointer sight thing, right?
That's like crazy that he
You
could
guys
develop
are
a
gonna dash
birthmark.
that.
Maybe the makeup artist just didn't cover it up with the higher.
I highly
Maybe.
doubt a birthmark
That's
just
crazy.
sprang up there since the other picture was taken. Guys, please, we're not in the first game anymore. You don't need to be
Get pinned
stupid.
by a bug, then maybe?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that could have been like a.
Yeah, that's
crazy
it.
thing.
That right there is a big old bug bite.
When can I logic?
Sure.
When can I logic? The stupidity is killing me.
Look on your face.
You should know that the road to the truth is paved with stupid moments.
Oh. Thanks. All right. Duly noted, Chief. You can only be smart after you're very, very stupid.
You have to deplete
Logic.
84% of your health bar.
There's logic
All
all the
right,
way.
laser sight,
Quarters of your
red
health bar.
birthmark. Wow, you guys! I need to spell it out for you guys because you're not getting.
Three cups, three.
I have solved the mystery of the red
Birthmark.
birthmark, which was obviously
Really?
not a birthmark or a bug bite.
what if he said like all this and Gumshoe was like, sir? I mean,
Duh.
Like,
We were just
would-
kidding around.
You thought it was a
What do you
trike?
think this is? Ace Attorney Investigations 1? Obviously, it was a laser sight. We were just joking.
Well, I don't always understand your guys' jokes. What we're dealing with isn't something that would itch for a day and then disappear. It
mean,
is
it
in
might.
fact the beam of a laser sight.
Then our killer was aiming to shoot the president square in the forehead. Oh.
And shortly after
guess
this
he
picture was
won.
taken, a second shot rang out.
Yeah, that's gonna do more than itch.
Indeed, I fear the president may be in even more danger than we thought. And that the gun we found was the weapon used in the crime. Revolver data updated in my organizer.
Why would the burp use a laser sight, though?
He's right. You'd stand out like crazy using something like that. Pew pew pew! It's not like you can just go around shooting lasers all over the place.
Please don't say pew 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 and do finger guns at the crime scene.
pew, pew,
You might get in trouble. No, no,
pew.
Kay. Stop it.
President, I'm Mr. Edward.
No, shut up. Anyone who saw it could trace it right back to the shooter, Kay.
It's like a pretty bad idea all around.
Thank you, Gumshoe.
As opposed to shooting the president. Oh, I almost forgot. I took a couple more pictures. These ones are selfies.
Kay, why do you all...
Picture.
Kay, why do you always only show me evidence when I don't have anything? Like, just give it to me all at once. You did this last time, too.
Maybe the laser sight's in one of them. I really wanted to know about that birthmark, dude.
It's a long shot, but it's worth a look at least. Alright, Kay, let's see those other pictures.
So this one is a selfie in which I did my hair to
No,
the
not
left.
that one, Kay.
Yes,
the
sir. Right away,
evidence
sir.
one.
Ooh, and then this
That
one
looks
is a
really
selfie
good.
where I put my hand, like I did like a peace sign, and then I pointed at the dead body.
Oh my god!
Oh, so well. Oh, no.
Legendary.
Like assisted me.
It might be more useful to us if half the frame wasn't taken. Are all the other photos selfies, Kay?
Hey, did he blame me for wanting to get a selfie with the president, even if he did die immediately after?
Okay, I wonder.
Lucky for you.
I wonder does
That
the
was right before the gun went off.
I wonder if the fan translation
does the
calls it
original
a
say
selfie.
selfie?
Yeah, does the original say
President died?
selfie?
Well, can you imagine if the
original came
president
out in
died?
2011?
Yeah,
Can you imagine
2011.
the president died, and this was the only footage of the shoot.
That's so funny.
It's a teen girl
It's like
taking
that
a
one,
picture of,
like-
a MAGA teen girl taking a picture of herself at the Trump rally with Trump in
Lang
the
say
back.
blow
Did you
away.
guys see that like
What
one
happened?
thing where it was like some guy like did like footage of him jerking off to like a volcano erupting, and that's the only known footage they have of that volcano erupting?
Oh,
What?
Anyways. And
Oh,
then I showed you first,
volcano
and just after that
Logic.
first shot was fired.
Yes,
This is
I
the final
saw
moment.
this one already. Okay,
Yeah, but it's like really good. The second shot came just seconds after this.
My birthmark. It itches.
Then there's
Kay, what are these photos?
Now
I can
that-
hardly see anything.
umbrella, grass,
Hey.
purple hat.
I
purple
swear to
hats.
God.
I think I'm right. It's purple hat.
Grassy knoll, quirk it out. Grassy knoll, quirk
Ah.
it out.
I got knocked over when everyone started running right after that last picture. It's almost like they were scared for their lives or something. Guess I must have pressed the shutter by accident. I don't know.
Now I see why you didn't show me the other pictures before now. Got it.
Never mind.
I'm
No, they're
sure
good.
This one's gonna be a much used kid.
That one will, I guarantee that one's gonna get used at some point for some.
And that's all of them.
Bro, the selfie, the
will
selfie
say, yeah,
line
purple
was
hat,
legendary.
red hoodie.
Oh my
I
god.
gotta get you and Maya on a plane.
Edgeworth and Phoenix take their quirky assistants on they take them to the playground and let them run around while they talk.
They get McDonald's afterwards.
They take them to the comic book store and then just hide outside.
Time to
Like
take
two
a
dads
closer
at a
look.
Sephora.
Yeah. Let's examine the picture from. Which one is which? I don't even. It's just showing the selfie in the
Before
background.
the shooting, because there's a dog on Winston Payne. Thank you.
Oh my god, how did you notice that? Is there any hint of the laser
From
sight
a
here in this
genius.
picture?
You're so smart, Lauren.
Thank you.
There, I see it.
Winston Payne. Yeah, if I have got anything to do with it.
What is it?
Look.
I'm feeling angry.
Look closely at the person with the red hood.
Greetings.
The Red Hood.
Whoa, there it is.
Everyone's
Indeed.
favorite
Red Riding Hood.
superhero.
That's our laser sight right there. In front of the guy in the red hood, there's the red laser pointer on the back of the
like
guy that
watching
I
their-
don't remember the name of.
I liked watching their Edgeworth investigation stream, but they just kept playing Winston sound effects.
Yeah, I'm like,
Dinosaur.
Hi there.
Are there?
Greetings.
stop it. Stop playing.
We'll put a stop to
The
your
children are
illegal
playing with the soundboard again.
Nice shot.
Your line, babe.
Okay, let's hear your line. Soundboard guy, it's your
Alright,
line.
I already said the line.
Oh, it's so based
The
on-
shooter in the red hood.
We found him, and all thanks to yours truly and my incredible selfie.
Indeed, you led us
looks
right
really
to the
good.
greatest treasure of all, Miss
Yeah,
Great
it
Thief.
fucking does.
The truth. I love Kay. You may have captured our would-be
Bronco.
assassin in one of your other pictures, too. Let's take another look. Our red-hooded suspect could be in another of these photographs from after the shooting.
After the shooting.
Yeah. Yes! The person with the red hood is right there.
The Red Hood.
It's
Look,
Jason
right
Todd.
there! I'm so good at spotting red items.
A red jacket.
What am I, Kirk?
Red jacket, red hood, red dot. Oh, red! That must be our
How long
suspect.
did you wait before replacing me? A month? A week? I trusted you!
Looks
20
like they took
minutes.
advantage of the confusion to make their getaway.
Luckily, we can see exactly where they were headed. Oh no.
Where the samurai dog stands.
Oh,
That's what I would do.
No, not the samurai dogs! Not the samurai dogs that were in my evidence for half of case
Gee, I sure
5,
hope I don't
but I
see
never
anybody I've seen
actually
before.
presented them because the writers forgot that they were already in the evidence, so they just had Oldbag give them to me again. They escaped towards the right-hand side of the spectator area. Detective Gumshoe,
On it, sir. Consider it cleared.
and check the samurai dog stand for me. If Larry and Oldbag are there, please come
Like a
warn
bunch of
me.
people milling around trying to get a samurai dog.
If Larry and Oldbag are there, get rid of them. I repeat, get rid of them.
I need you to shoot them.
You're just done.
What is Scoop?
Oh my god.
We have you now, my little Red Riding Hood. What?
What is this fucking creepypasta happening?
Bro, this looks like the hood's gonna come off and it's gonna be the image they use for the Danganronpa killer when you don't know who it is yet. The entire park is cordoned off and we know which way you went. Now I am the wolf. Lang Edgeworth says. It's time to take you down.
Edgelang.
Edgelang says.
Time to take you
Time
down.
to take you down. Let us continue our
Let's
investigation.
show them a thing or three.
There's evidence here somewhere. All you have to do is find it.
Now,
And maybe we can get like a samurai dog or two. Grassy knoll.
Grashy no quirky shalpa. Grashy no quirky shalpa.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
There was the thing on the ground.
I'll get that in a second.
Oh, there's the jackets under the thing.
Samurai dogs, I'm getting the stupid stuff out of the way first. It says samurai dogs, now with Sakura Reddish, just in time for spring.
That kind of sounds good.
Sakura, huh? What does that taste like?
Well,
I would buy that.
Sakura is cherry blossom, so I guess maybe cherries?
What? Austin's
Mars.
are Cherries are cherries, sir. They're totally different things.
Tastes like a cherry
but
flower.
You're right, I suppose.
What does Sakura really taste like?
It tastes
My
pink.
kind of mystery.
Great, Gumshoe,
Tastes
you
like
can investigate the Sakura dogs while I solve the case for real. What's this?
A red button. Hey, do you think?
Oh, logic! Could it have been dropped by
I would
a
never
red-hooded
think.
suspect? Red button?
If
Red
I heard
hood?
that.
Yes, it
Jason-
seems likely. There's
Jason
something
Todd.
red down there. Detective Gumshoe, can you
That's a
see what is
dead
under
in
that
red.
sand, please?
Grassy knoll.
Oh, you can't get your
Grassy
shoes
knoll.
wet? You can't get your $1 billion shoes wet, you little pussy?
A red raincoat! This must be.
The one the suspect was wearing. Beat it to it, bitch.
They must have taken it off and
A
hidden
red
it under
raincoat.
there before they made their
So
escape.
fucking funny.
The selfie is so funny. I love it so much. The selfie.
The red
it-
raincoat
she
killer.
realized she was suddenly in glorious HD and she just had to stop and take a selfie.
I need to get a photo of this shit.
Okay, what else?
Maybe the light lockdown?
Apparently not.
$3?
$3? 3 shoes? It's a flimsy-looking food stand made of plywood, and it sells samurai dogs.
Alright, Mr. Edgeworth. It's not $1.50 if you know.
Nope. You're not actually suggesting I subsidize you eating on the job. This isn't. No
It's
more
the only way he
$5
eats.
vending machine ribs, Gumshoe. Do you remember what happened that night?
Oh, I didn't mean to, but that is what. Maybe when we're done?
Fine. When we have finished investigating, you
get half
can
a
have
samurai
one.
dog.
And only one, understood?
Sorry, I never should. Oh, wait, did you say I could have one?
Yes. Why?
You're so
Is something
weak.
the matter?
No, it's just I wasn't expecting you to. Thanks, sir.
Right,
What if I said 2?
I love having a check mark over things we've
Look at the
already clicked on.
guns.
What a... That's saving us from...
See if the guns. Okay, no.
I'm surprised. I
I
thought the little
would've thought that maybe,
shotguns
like-
would have been... Yeah.
Maybe the lamp that isn't knocked over.
Already clicked on...
No.
No, okay.
Oh, it's
The
so
shoe?
nice to have that check mark after the first game. So
shoe,
you
maybe?
guys weren't here for the first case of the first game where we wandered around for 15 minutes in Edgeworth's office because something I thought I had
Oh.
already clicked on was actually something I hadn't clicked on.
Did
That-
video for
So the sleeve on the jacket with the button.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing unusual about the left sleeve.
Nope, not inside out. Button's still attached.
It seems entirely too neat to have been removed in a hurry and thrown on the ground. Interesting. That really didn't... Okay. The right sleeve. It's inside out.
You thought you broke there.
The button is missing. There's the logic. Logic.
Got the. Oh.
Red button. Raincoat sleeve.
Assassination attempted, red button.
The button we found seems to have come from this raincoat. It must have been pulled loose when the killer took it off.
Huh. Right sleeve's inside out too.
It seems
Right
it was
sleeve,
removed in a
says.
hurry. Fast enough to tear a button off. So stupid. I surmise our assassin disposed of the...
Edgeworth rips off people's clothes, not caring about what happens to them as their buttons go flying.
Guess it explains why Edward's
You're still
Gumshoe's
here?
clothes are so ripped off.
I wasn't sure who was talking for a second, and then I remembered that you exist. I surmise our assassin
I was
disposed of
about to say, like, but when we got to this side of the thing, I'm like, so do you guys still need me, or am I just like dead?
I did legitimately forget that your
Hell
character
yeah.
was here and be like, what voice is he doing for a second there? I surmise our assassin
are
disposed
you?
of their gun and bag in the trash immediately after shooting the president. They
I'm a
then...
Yowie Rider.
I like that this photo indicates that every character in this game has an equal amount of non-ass to Edgeworth. like it's like actively caving in. They then
does
slipped
that
into
mean-
the panicked crowd and moved from the
Conclave.
left to the right side of the spectator area. This was because they knew
then
the
who-
trajectory of the bullet would point to a shooter on the left side. Finally, they removed the raincoat and hid it under the samurai dog stand. The killer would have needed to get rid of the coat as soon as possible, hence its hurried removal. The fact that the right sleeve is inside out is a testament to how quickly it was taken off. God, I'm so smart!
Yup. That and the missing button.
Kirk, what were you saying? I'm done explaining obvious things now.
I forgot what I was going to say.
I don't know.
The question, of course, is why didn't the same thing happen to the left sleeve?
Oh yeah. Only the right sleeve is inside out.
Indeed.
Left-handed.
And the button on the left sleeve is still securely attached. I feel like the indeed count is very high.
Also,
Indeed.
I guess it was always that high.
Indeed!
If we're to answer this
He says
question,
indeed a
Detective,
lot.
yeah, he does. We'll need to inspect the raincoat in more detail.
I'll be right back real quick. Lauren, take over from me.
Yes, dear.
What the hell?
Yeah, and what happened to Jack being Gumshoe? Let's take a closer look
Okay,
at
Gag.
the
Gag, go ahead. Go ahead, Gag.
Oh no, he gave it to you.
Detective Gumshoe.
It's this running joke
Whoever's
where I
voice
tell him
that
to do
be?
my parts. Yes, sir.
I'm pretty good.
Hmm.
Oh shit. Bloodstain.
This is a blood stain. And considering where it's located, I'd say the blood belongs to our would-be assassin.
So we're looking for someone with an injury.
Not just any injury, Detective. An injury on their left arm.
Huh? How do we know that?
Why did Kay stop talking? I'm glad the tradition of characters like not talking for 30 minutes continues into this game.
Why would it not?
It's simple. I still have too many assistants, so that means
Alright, I'm back.
that certain ones have to stop talking for half an hour, and then other ones can talk. The right sleeve is inside out, suggesting that the suspect removed the raincoat in a hurry. Conversely, the left sleeve is just as we would expect it to be. Therefore, the suspect's left arm was never in the sleeve in the first place. And once we understand that, everything else falls into place. Now, Detective, there is a blood stain on the left side of lining of the raincoat because
The suspect's arm was too injured to fit through the sleeve.
precisely, or at
Damn.
least we can say that there is a good probability that was the case. Red raincoat data.
I feel like that's
data,
like a really
update.
like far jump to be like, ah.
The pieces
never
are
used
starting to fall into place. My health bar is refilling.
Monkey,
Chim chim head. Bars the way.
on the way.
Detective Gumshoe, I need you to go and search the crowd for likely suspects.
Yes, sir. Suspicious characters with injured left arm coming right up.
Suspicious minds.
You're even smarter than you look, Ruffles. Taking all them itty bitty pieces and putting them together like that, you'll have your man in no time.
I'm imagining that she sounds like the girl in Longlegs that's like, and then you just pluck him out real nice and pretty.
Was that the one in the insane asylum that was put by Kieran
Yes.
Shipka?
If
Okay.
Nasty Pete was
Yeah, Kieran Shipka.
if Mr. Ruffles told me to jump off the building, I'd do it.
I'd surely do.
I'd surely do.
Do you know they
You're
pitched up her
lying.
voice for that?
They what?
They pitched up her voice for that. Oh,
Really?
sorry. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. Sorry, I got
The
distracted.
park is still cordoned off, so our would-be
I
assassin
have
should be
alcohol.
in the
I think you
crowd
guys should
somewhere.
know that.
Don't let me down, Detective Gumshoe.
Don't let me
He
down.
let me down.
He's gonna let me down, isn't he? March 25th, 3:27 p.m. Gourd Lake, spectator area.
Mr. Edgeworth, we found someone who fits the bill perfectly, sir. I didn't let
Is
you
it a
down.
Jack character, perhaps? He doesn't have one.
It
Right?
literally
Way to not
has
be
to
assassin, dummy.
Four of you guys, right?
Hold on, Kay. It's a little soon to be jumping to conclusions.
We don't know if it's a Jack
Like you did
or
with
not.
the arm thing?
It could be like Larry or Oldback. It's not Larry or Oldback. For the moment, they're a person of interest and nothing more. Understood?
Okay, no jumping.
In fact, if it is Larry or Oldback, it couldn't have been them. They're too stupid. Don't bring them to me. They
Hop
got
and you
injured
did
like
that.
sitting on their. They got injured like sitting on a grenade or something. I don't know.
What about like? What
He's
about
our
like,
shooter, sir. I'm sure of it. He's the guy who tried to take out the president.
If it's Larry,
What about,
it's
like,
not the shooter. In broad.
okay, but what about like
Larry.
a really long skip?
What?
Just keep going.
In broad daylight, surrounded by a crowd of witnesses, this is no ordinary assassin. Bring him over here, detective. Carefully.
Yes, sir. Come on, boy. You're Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, dude.
No umbrella, and a bandage on his left arm.
Well, pal, state your name already.
Doe. John Doe. Charmed, I'm sure.
Is he Frankenstein together?
John Doe? Not a name you often hear in real life.
Okay, Edgeworth.
That's correct.
I know this man from somewhere. I'm sure of it.
He's stupid.
Because he's a
Had to-
skin suit.
No, I know him
Yeah,
from a
go on.
previous game. I really should like know his name, but I don't. I don't remember what his deed is. I've just seen him in the past. You know my name?
Of course. I have been following the day's development with some interest. Now, perhaps you'd care to explain why you've asked to speak with me?
Where'd you get the ice cream cone? That's what I want to know.
As
I saw it on a stand and thought it might taste quite delectable.
And
As you-
does it with it?
Mid.
I don't believe you.
As you've been following our investigation, you're no doubt already aware of who we're looking for. So let me ask you, do you recognize this raincoat by any chance?
I do not mind the rain sometimes. That's the only place. No. Forgive me, but I'm afraid I do not.
It's funny because I genuinely don't remember if Edgeworth met this character in the past game.
He did
that
not
they
meet
were
him.
in.
He did not meet him in person. He only met him via walkie-talkie.
Oh, okay. I'm like, he just recognizes his voice, maybe. Then. I see. When I believe its owner to be the would-be assassin we are seeking.
My. Well,
Oh my
isn't
God.
this just shocking?
The ice cream is moving!
It looks like him.
Oh my god, it does.
Yeah.
And this same would-be assassin happens to have an injured left arm. Just like you.
All I can tell you is that I had nothing to do with this unfortunate affair.
The two adversaries stare each other down, their eyes like deadly lasers.
Shut
One of them was a laser. They had a laser.
Here's what happens next.
I concur with him. Shut up.
The adults will talk.
Showdown, that's what. Battle of wits, a battle of words.
Dare I let him explain any further what he thinks this upcoming battle will entail? No, let's not go there.
Let him, yeah. Oh.
Detective
no.
Gumshoe, if you've quite finished leaking my professional strategies to the press,
Was that
No,
was
no,
that
no,
there?
keep looking,
Was
keep
that there
looking.
if you wanted like a re-explanation of logic shows?
maybe. I don't know.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Thanks a bunch, you big old grouch.
Yeah.
As if it would have done any harm. I mean,
Well,
what's
but
the
that-
worst
was
could
that
happen?
true?
Someone gets shot?
Oh, maybe. No. I bet that was there if you wanted a re-explanation of pressing and presenting, because that's what we're about to. That's what this is. Okay, yeah.
This isn't logical. I can understand why whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you. But you have no proof that this person is injured as you claim. My left arm may be injured, but I can still use my right. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella. No raincoat required.
So you contend that you are not wearing a raincoat, is that correct?
It is.
Full
Is
umbrella.
that so strange? Not everyone wears one, after all. I happen to prefer an umbrella.
Team Raincoat over here. They're perfect for when a girl really needs to move.
Oh,
Thank-
you've
great,
got
Kay.
my ass.
I don't use neither.
What, you...
You wear headphones.
I like.
Is your
Fair
equipment
enough.
not waterlogged? I know. I don't want to talk to
Come
you.
rain, sleet, snow, or shine, my trusty Parker. It's my trusty Parker every time.
Great, thank you.
That's
Please
fair
shut up.
Why are you?
Why are you?
I don't know. I don't know. They haven't kicked me out yet.
Do you see? I am not your would-be killer.
And I'm not in the habit of making baseless accusations,
Sorry,
Mr.
it's all
Doe.
alcohol.
Please, I am just a simple ice cream set. Oh. Forgive me, my wound seems to have begun bleeding again in all the excitement.
The owner of the raincoat is definitely our assassin. And said owner also has an injured left arm. I'm on to you, Mr. Doe. It's only a matter of time before I beat you in logic.
I don't use a voice modulator, chat. I'm just simply him.
I can,
I'm simply that guy.
can understand how whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you. But you have no proof that this person is injured as you claim. Do I have actual proof of the person being injured? There's no proof that the person wearing the raincoat is injured. Isn't there? What?
L plus mother on.
Shut up.
L plus
No, it's just my sister telling me she's
That's
going
a
to
cute
bed.
outfit. Did your mom make it for you?
Should I present this here? I feel like I don't. I'm gonna press this statement. So you'd like to
Rent
see
or
some
own?
proof that the owner of the raincoat has an injury?
I would certainly expect such a renowned prosecutor to have some.
Well, I do, actually. How do you know who I am again?
You're famous. All I read about you in the newspaper.
Maybe.
Something Yatagarasu.
Yatagarasu! You know about the Yatagarasu?
I have also been observing you and your work, lest you forget.
I don't believe a word he says. If I can prove he's lying, we'd be one step closer to apprehending our shooter. My left arm may be...
My left arm may be injured. Oh, okay. I guess you're me now.
No, I was thinking out loud, but in the voice. I'm gonna present this because this
Bro,
is
this is
proof
so
that the guy
dope.
was injured. I got the objection achievement! You
What?
seem like a careful man, Mr. Doe. But not quite careful
really not.
enough. After all, you left something behind. Something of vital importance.
Ice cream.
I'm afraid you must have confused me with somebody else. The coat does not belong to me.
Your umbrella, dumbass.
Or do you claim to have some kind of proof to support your accusation?
Your arm isn't troubling you too much, I hope. Your wound seems to be bleeding again.
That's right. Although I can't pretend it's not something of an inconvenience.
Your ability to talk while putting ice cream in your mouth is impressive. You have my deepest sympathies. Because if it wasn't bleeding quite so badly, you could have perhaps made a clean getaway.
Chimone. You insinuated.
As we have already established, whoever wore the raincoat is injured. And now I can prove that person was you. With this decisive piece of
literally-
evidence!
I'm literally him.
Oh, your ice cream is melting, Mr. Doe.
The ice cream sweat, so I don't have to.
Yes. You see, Mr. Doe, there is a small amount of blood on the inside of this raincoat. Blood that belongs to our assassin. No more ice cream! Oh wow, it landed perfectly back in your hand. That's
Attempted murder of a foreign leader, causing a diplomatic incident, they'll throw the book at you.
You can give us the silent treatment all you like, but we don't need you to talk. A simple blood test will give us the answer we require. All it takes is for us to compare the blood on your bandages with that on the coat, and that will be that. We have the
No,
evidence.
his ice cream is sweating.
Why don't you make it easier? Yes, it is. Why don't you make it easier on all of us and come clean? Admit that you were the one who attempted to assassinate the president of Zangfa.
I am not your assassin.
You're stubborn, I'll give you that. But if this were a game of chess, you would already be in checkmate. I'm gonna bring up chess so much in this game. It's the new mechanic. Now do the honorable thing and admit defeat.
Chess is my new thing now.
He
He
doesn't.
like picked up just like last week.
He doesn't look. He finally beat
This is
Gumshoe
my
in chess, and he was
personality.
like, "I'm good at it. I'm good at it." He
I'm
doesn't.
making this my personality for the next. How long does this game take? 7 hours.
He doesn't look like a man with no moves left to play.
Very well. Woo. You have me. Admit it. I was wearing the raincoat.
You confess! Say the word, I'll slap the cuffs on him right now.
But I did not shoot at the president.
What? Oh,
I was gonna say, like,
Mr. Edgeworth.
What were you gonna say, Kirk?
I was just gonna say, like, the idea that it had to be the guy in the red jacket was kind of flimsy, because that would mean like he was pointing the gun, like that would mean
Just
that
right over his shoulder, Winston Payne.
There's
yeah.
also.
And at that point, we would have probably seen the gun in the photo if it was that close, you know?
It also, like, how did the person in the red coat get injured? That's what I'm wondering. It's like, did they get shot by the other bullet? That's my, thought right now.
The only thing you have proven is that I was wearing a particular raincoat. And as far as I am even aware, that is not a crime.
Doe's deposition, part 2.
I am no assassin. I am a simple ice cream sip. One who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. I was as surprised as anyone when his bodyguard sprang into action and the shots rang out. That's when the spectators panicked and started running and screaming for their lives.
I like the way the ice
Now,
cream moves.
Yes, it's very amusing. Now, are you finally satisfied that I am telling the truth?
As if your story stinks.
Oh.
Yeah, I said it. You don't scare me. The evidence is on our side, you know.
Shut up, Kay. I'll kill you.
Look, it's right there. Plain as day, the assassin, and they're wearing a red raincoat.
Speaking. But that is not me.
Oh, come on.
Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth. Do you really think I was the only one in the entire park wearing a red raincoat today?
So you admit it.
I do, actually. But then why? Why does he seem so sure of himself? Supposition, part 2. Press! A simple ice cream seller, but a knowledgeable one, I assume. On the subject of ice cream, at least.
But of course, ask me anything you wish.
That ice
What is
cream?
ice cream made of?
How do they make it fluffy?
I don't know the first thing about ice cream! You know what the
What's the thing?
the most important thing about making ice cream is? You know what that is?
What? What's that rolled ice cream? Have you
Mr.
ever had
Edgeworth,
rolled ice cream?
what the
I
fuck
have,
are you
yes,
saying
I have
now?
had rolled ice
Mr.
cream.
Edgeworth,
How
shut
do
the
they do
fuck
that?
up.
How do
What
they
are you
do
doing?
that? Dick?
Shut
I don't know.
fuck
It's
up,
so
Mr.
good, though.
Edgeworth.
It's so good.
Are they always like this?
Mr. Edgeworth, it's in your best interest to shut the fuck up.
Why, the most important thing about making ice cream is to approach it with a virtuous heart.
And what does virtue have to do with ice cream? Or anything for that matter?
Without proper reverence for the craft, I'm afraid all you'll ever make are sweetened crystals of ice.
Yo.
There, I hope you now see. I am nothing more than an ice cream seller.
One who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. His bodyguard screamed. So you saw the bodyguard's move before you heard the gunshots?
If I recall correctly, they moved first. At least the one on the left did.
You're rather observant, Mr. Doe.
I am blessed with keen eyes.
The names of the bodyguards were written in the top left corner of the security plan. And the one on the left was Rook.
That's correct. Bastien Rook, I believe.
Okay, why the hell do you know his first and last name? That's a bit sus.
I expect he noticed the light from a laser sight. That rhymed. The man is no amateur.
Mr. Doe knows a little too much about the business of being a bodyguard for my liking. I'd say our friend here is no amateur either. I'd
You're
like you
trying
to
to
append.
imitate me.
I'd like you to append what you just said to your testimony, if you don't mind.
As you wish.
I'm going with Bastion Rook. John Doe. Totally.
Present your prosecutor's badge to it. Do it.
He needs to
Fine.
know.
The man's gone. Take it.
Okay, my thing is, it says that Knight is the one who's supposed to escort the president to the plane, not Rook.
Oh my.
Yeah,
I'm
Rook
gonna-
is just
I'm
supposed to
gonna-
cover.
Yeah.
Night takes Rook, but look, we are outgunned. Outmanned.
Ah, very good. Very clever.
As I suspected, you are more than what you claim to be, Mr. Doe.
You overestimate me, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm actually
Oh.
very stupid.
Then tell
I
me,
am quite dumb.
tell me how a simple ice cream seller knows one of the presidential bodyguard's names. I feel like this didn't need to be presented. I could have just said that.
What? You jest, surely. You were the one who spoke their names aloud. Rook and Knight, was it?
You knew their first name as well. We only know those names thanks to the security plan. But look closely. Only their surnames appear. Yeah, I didn't say Bastion Brook. How'd you know that?
me?
Yet we all clearly heard you say the name Bastion
We all
Brook.
know who we made.
How did you come to possess such information?
Yuriko.
Information we ourselves didn't have?
Let the kitsune guide you.
God damn it.
Seems pretty darn suspicious to me.
Well,
That was
how did you know? Explain yourself!
This was merely a slip of the tongue.
Another lie.
Bro, this
He
theme
is
goes
the
so hard.
assassin, just like we
It
said.
does, yeah. The music in this one is really good.
Come now, miss. It's a little soon to be jumping to such
It's also
conclusion.
like
Your ice
rearranged
cream
for
is
the
mad.
remake too.
Hey, we're not jumping. We're just skipping a large distance to the conclusion.
I did know their names, yes, and the reason for that is
Well,
I know Mr. Rook. He and I are acquainted.
what?
We have something
You're
of a
fucking?
connection.
This
That's fucking.
And his is a name I could never forget.
John Doe and Bastion Rook,
It's like,
lovers.
stupid pal, stop the lie. We know you are lovers.
Is he stupid? I am not lying. I am, as I always have been, a simple ice cream seller.
Star-crossed lover's tale of
An
a
acquaintance of Bastian Rook. Yes?
star-crossed tale.
And I suppose Mr. Rook will confirm that. It should be easy enough for him to remember his good friend, the slippery ice cream seller, correct?
Please, you are more than welcome to ask him. Although I think that might be a bit difficult right now. I would imagine he's rather busy ensuring the president's safety. But suppose you are able to speak with him and he does deny that he and I are acquainted. How will that help you? That I was the shooter?
If you weren't the shooter, why take off your raincoat?
Because it was no longer raining. It was quite warm. Far better to let my wound breathe, no? Or would you rather I had let it fester?
Yeah, I probably would have preferred that.
Is he actually going to worm his way out of this?
L plus ratio.
Look, I beat Quercus Alba. I can take on anyone.
No.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Hurry up and arrest the man.
You get
I'm
more
your
lines
biggest
of
fan.
dialogue?
He's clearly guilty. If I were you, he'd be in jail already. It's your job to arrest
You
people,
might be willing
right?
to arrest a man without sufficient proof, but I am not.
No! Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. There's gotta be something you can do.
Lang Z would totally just arrest this guy, but like,
Yeah.
Look at me ball, Mr. Edgeworth. Look at me ball.
Escape justice. And return home to his lover?
It seems the court of public opinion has spoken. Very well. As I will clearly be viewed with suspicion, no matter what I say, I might as
Suspicion.
I might as well share. This is slowly becoming Matt Berry. I might as well share what I know.
what you know?
Fascinating.
What's his angle here?
Devious bastard.
I saw them.
The most
I saw
devious
another-
bastard on Gourd Lake.
I'll save Matt Berry.
That
for
wasn't
another
Matt Berry,
I'll, I'll keep doing a posh.
I just tried to do
saw-
Matt Berry there, and then I realized it's too close to Edgeworth, so I just fell back
You
into
just
Edgeworth.
sound like you're doing Edgeworth with more.
Tragically fascinating.
Just mark it here. Matt Berry's getting banked for later.
Mhm.
I saw another person with a red hood.
Continues to do Matt Berry. What?
When I don't try to do an impression, this is a really good impression.
Wow, is this your theory?
When I try an impression, oh, that's short. The first attempt.
It's
is
too
terrible.
nasally.
Let me
It's
try
too
it.
nasally.
Proceed to the worst attempt you've ever heard.
Oh, come on. My
Right
Alex
there.
Jones was not that bad.
Are you kidding?
I don't want to watch. It's the person you captured in your photograph. I first noticed them just before the president's speech began. It was still raining then. Their outfit was the same color as my own, which is what drew my attention. As did the laser beam that was aimed directly at the president's head.
Laser beam. He's claiming there was another
Yeah.
red-hooded person? Preposterous. It's not
I
that
believe he
preposterous.
said his name was Jason Todd. I know that if anyone saw... Oh my god, why is someone letting off fireworks? It's fucking October 30th. Sorry.
It's
someone-
Halloween!
My neighbor is
Halloween.
my neighbor is fully doing fireworks right now. I know that if anyone saw me dressed
If
similarly
they're doing
to
poppers?
this individual, I could have fallen under suspicion myself. And so, naturally, I removed my raincoat.
So
Oh,
not only
Christ.
did you see the assassin, but they were wearing exactly the same thing as you? How very convenient.
Yes, it is. Next. I had thought you might find it far-fetched, hence my not mentioning it until now. I know you law enforcement people are very skeptical types. You would never have believed me. Especially not if I had said that the shooter was standing right next to a certain prosecutor.
Well, I know you don't mean me. I wasn't even summoned until after the shooting.
No, not you, Mr. Edgeworth. Your colleague over there.
No, not me. No.
I'm actually relevant to the case! Like he's shocked too.
Give him a spray. Like, dude, what if they like pulled him into having a spray and all of a sudden it's like,
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna be relevant. Okay.
Right.
He locks in.
Yes, the photograph will prove it, I'm sure.
I love that we keep showing the case selfie.
You see, right there in front. This is a good selfie, by the way. In front of the person with the red hood. You're kind of serving. That's me.
That's pain, actually.
That's yes, but what exactly are you saying?
Pain sounds scared to be involved in the case. He's like, I wouldn't go ahead. I thought I would just do it for a cameo. What's his end game here?
Let's go!
No, Soups, you're Phoenix's funny side character, not mine.
What if
But Trump was
Edgeworth
no
at the
longer your
end-
sidekick because there was an assassination attempt. So now
Soups,
I'm
hey.
your sidekick. Yes,
Soups.
let's go. What? Yes, trailer.
What if at the end of Edgeworth's Investigations 2, Edgeworth said, prosecuting, what a joke, took off his suit and put on Phoenix's suit and became a defense attorney.
Oh my god.
I'm edging now. As I mentioned, I have been following your investigation with some interest, Mr. Edgeworth. And while pondering the details, see, I say details correctly, unlike you, I noticed something strange.
I did say it correctly earlier when it came up. Strange? What exactly?
Not too strange? Come
No,
now.
no,
A man
so-
of your talents would be more capable of spotting a contradiction.
I
such
do
as
like the
this.
idea that Trump, who's usually the funny side character, got shot, so now it's Soups again. I'm afraid
They
I
could've killed
don't
him.
follow.
The
This picture shows the chief prosecutor, Mr. Payne, and the shooter. But there's nothing weird about that, is there?
Think carefully. This picture was taken right in the middle of the president's speech. One of the other pieces of evidence you've gathered is inconsistent with what we've seen here. Here.
What is Mr. Doe talking about? Which piece of evidence? How does he know what's in my evidence log? Hold on. So, it's got Mr. Payne, the shooter, and the president. Let me
What a
look at-
sentence.
Let me look at the other photos.
What a lineup.
I was gonna say check the
Okay,
tapes again.
the bodyguards don't have their shield. Okay, well, no, 'cause that's before.
Well,
during.
that's because that was after
Yeah,
the
I
first shot
know.
was okay.
Check the what?
Which I don't think they've stated before, but I feel like the first shot is the one that went into the dummy.
Mm.
Check the tapes to see if we could ever confirm that it was high-pitched gentleman, older gentleman.
President wants to think us personally. He seems pretty pleased to be able to put the Yatagarasu situation behind. Okay.
I was just wondering, is that are the two people supposed to be
Well,
maybe
I'm assuming the high-pitched
Pain?
gentleman is Pain, and older gentleman is the guy, because you can see him whispering to a guy next to him in the photo.
but we don't have proof that
Which piece
What's
of
the
evidence
name?
is inconsistent with
What's
this
that?
picture? Hold on. Which piece of evidence is inconsistent? That maybe it's
Is it
the
the-
maybe it's the hoodie, because I feel like if there was a piece of evidence that was inconsistent with the picture, we would have noticed that when we got the picture.
is it the second? Is it the?
Must have an injured left arm. It kind of looks like the gun is being pointed with a left, but it could just be right arm pointed.
It looks like it's being pointed from
It
the
looks
right.
like it's being pointed.
It does.
It looks like it's being.
I think maybe it's the trajectory of the first bullet going towards the balloon, because if it were pointed like straight forward, it would have been towards the president, not towards the balloon.
Yeah. Maybe.
A first case that's actually somewhat legitimately challenging? Interesting. I think I got it
Oh.
wrong again. I like that. Okay, for a
Mr.
first.
Edgeworth, I think you were right. I think it was pretty good, and that whoever suggested it's probably right and really smart and sexy.
I love that, like, okay, this case is actually hard for a first case, but it's not, like, hard because it's
just hard
stupid.
in the way that
It's just,
you
like,
don't know
actually
quite
hard.
what they're trying to
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
Yeah, like it doesn't throw any punches on the first case.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't know if
like
it's such a good idea.
the first case of Edgeworth 1 was hard because it was convoluted, like overcomplicated. It wasn't, I didn't feel like it was
This one's
hard
only a
because it was
little
actually hard.
convoluted.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Yeah.
this is like normal Ace Attorney convoluted. I don't feel like it's the game's fault that I'm getting things wrong, except the red dot thing. That was dumb.
The red dot was
Red dot on his nose like.
It's a bug bite.
Bug bite.
It's never too late. The picture shows Mr. Payne, the okay, so the chief prosecutor is the guy he was talking to. I know,
Yeah.
suspect in the red coat. The president is in the middle of his speech. You need to think carefully about this moment in time. Which piece of evidence is inconsistent with what's in
Is
this
that the
picture?
speech again?
The
Not unlike that, I think it's the evidence, but they say it in the middle of the speech, so let's check what he was saying in the speech.
Honored friends and allies, I'm here today to deliver a message.
Shake off
We shall crush the
President
wicked
thrusts his fist into the air.
as the excitement
have-
reaches fever pitch.
Bang, bang. So that picture... Okay, so go back.
Update. The fireworks are going off because the Dodgers just won the World Series.
The Dodgers. I thought the Dodgers were playing whatever night you were talking about.
They
Yeah, well-
kept playing.
Coleman, the World
they-
Series goes best until someone wins 4 games.
Oh, okay. I don't know
Yeah.
anything
Dodgers
about
4 out of
baseball.
7.
We know baseball.
So what's really funny, I'm gonna dox myself very slightly. I was at the Buca de Beppo in Dallas, Texas last year, and the Rangers won the World Series. Now I'm working at a Buca de Beppo around Los Angeles, and the Dodgers just won. I am the common denominator.
Yeah, you should tell them, and they should like.
Wherever Jack works
Pay
at
you.
the Beppo, that state, that
That
The
city
moment
win. That
Jack
city
stops
win.
working in a Buca de Beppo means the entire establishment of baseball is fallen.
Why did you need to?
Finally.
You didn't need to specify working in a de Beppo, Buca de Beppo. You could have just said you were in those places,
think,
and you would have doxed
It's a
yourself
funny thing to
less.
say, though.
I truly don't give a fuck. I'm not
It-
that
it-
worried about.
okay.
I'm not gonna say my address on
Yeah.
stream. I can say my place.
I will.
No, one,
Anyways,
no one's watching. No one's watching.
Okay, so look back at the pictures.
Don't disrespect Flitchard like that. They sent a message an hour.
Yeah,
Okay, look
They're
back.
still watching.
This
God.
means that this means that the shot. So his fist is in the air right now. That was the
Yeah.
last thing. That was the last thing.
Wait.
Well, that was the last thing Lloyd recorded before the shots rang out.
Mm-hmm.
So this is picture was taken
Right.
literally seconds before the shooting.
And yet he doesn't have a red dot on his head. Hold on. It
Wait,
it
so-
contradicts the other picture where he has a red dot.
That's
The
what I was gonna say, but I don't know if that's the
Rook
I
is
don't
really
know,
far
yeah.
off. Why is he standing so far away?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
And all
Hmm?
I mean,
Oh,
he's
well,
only
yeah.
one row back. No. The real
But look back
contradiction, or she's
No,
only
Rook.
who's standing far off?
The guy in the blue tie, the bodyguard.
Oh yeah, he is standing way over there. Why?
But he was the first one to show up.
The first
It
one to
was
show
apparently
up.
the first responder.
Yeah, he was saying that Rook was the one that showed up the fastest.
Oh,
know.
right. Because that's what I thought the initial contradiction was. Is that the horse should have been the first responder. So I think that's what I tried to present when he.
the horse.
Just shut up. Shut up.
Glorious Bastards
Okay.
3. Glorious
Knight,
Bastards 3.
Knight should have been the first responder, which is
Horsey should have.
which is funny because that was the thing I was initially trying to present when he named Bastion Rook, and instead the game took it as, how do you know his first name? I think now is actually when I'm presenting the thing that. See, I came up with this earlier. Who cares that I'm calling him a horse?
I think I'm too
No! This
It's
is
true.
actually hard.
Society.
early. I
Like
think
there's
I'm too
there's
early.
5 of us here and none of us have pulled out the lore yet.
I'm staying silent because I played the game.
Oh yeah, you
I
played
know what's
Porter
going on.
recently. So.
Lorax. help us.
Correction, there's
think
4 of us here playing. And
Can you show? Are we allowed to present the second photo?
I mean, I just don't think it is that because she said she took that. The second photo honestly just makes no sense to me because she says she took the second photo.
It's between the first and second shot.
Yeah, she said she took the photo during the shooting, and then she says she took this one before the shooting. So,
Uh huh.
well, no, that makes sense. But what I'm saying is if this is when he's pumping his fist, this should have been. This is like right before the shooting. This is also right before the shooting because he hasn't been shot yet. I'm thinking too granularly and literally about it though, which is why I don't think.
Okay, but according to the tape, but from the sound of the tapes, the shots happened in rapid succession.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There wouldn't have been time for her to. Okay, I'm presenting the tapes.
Take that!
Of course, the tape. I think I just explained to myself why it was the tape.
Jack.
Oh, sorry. I've literally not spoken in so long.
No worries.
I thought I earned a little Twitter break. Ah, so you have noticed at last.
What's he going on about, Mr. Edgeworth? What's he yapping about?
Someone's
Okay,
missing. Someone who should be here. That we did not figure that out. We just kind of said a bunch of nonsense. And then,
What the fuck? Huh? What? Who?
oh no! Don't make me present who. I don't know. We are with this first case
Can I
is so
try that
hard
line
for
again?
this game.
Can I try that line again? Who? Wait, fuck. Who? Where the fuck is
reporter.
it? No. Where? Did someone get rid of Indeed? Okay. Who?
Indeed!
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Is it the
I-
reporter? I don't know.
I mean,
I think so.
I feel like it's got to be the
Yeah.
reporter because no one else is in here. My contention is, couldn't the reporter have been on the right side of the crowd?
Huh?
Shut up.
She was on
I
the
mean,
right
yeah,
side of the
Lord.
crowd when she talked to me, so I just assumed she was there the whole time.
How do you figure that?
Mr. Payne's voice can clearly be heard. Oh, okay, that makes sense. For Lloyd to have recorded Payne's voice, she would have had to be standing by him. Durr.
And he was whispering.
Yeah.
So this one is
I
this
guess.
is one of the ones where I was like, fuck, I do remember what, so I can't just give it to
Yeah,
you.
it's like I couldn't say anything. I was like,
Considering that
you
he
know.
was
The thing is that
conducting.
we
If I
had all the
for you,
right.
it means I forgot.
We found all the right pieces. We just kept putting them together in the wrong way.
Yeah. Considering that he was conducting a private conversation with the chief prosecutor.
Oh, they were these two old guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time.
So she was in the red jacket.
Oh.
She must have been very close indeed to capture it on tape.
Indeed.
You're right,
Indeed.
but she's not in the picture. Or she is.
If I don't lean, if I lean back in my chair, the gamer light Lauren got me doesn't light my face anymore. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
try.
gamer
Maybe
light
I'll try
got you,
setting up
like-
the other one that you got me.
I gave you 2 gamer
I know.
lights.
Okay,
For a reason.
part of the problem is the entire left side of me is just desk, other monitor, and bed, so that I can't literally put the light to the left side of me properly.
It's pretty lightweight, so if you wanted to mount it anywhere, you could do that too. I think it has little things on the back. I'm helpful.
Let's
Alright, go try
go.
this. No, I'll try the other one that has the mount on it.
I'm not looking at your stream. I
I
can't
know.
comment on the
Just-
quality of the light.
Mr. Doe,
Jackie Baller.
stop! Get off
Jackie
Twitter!
Brown.
I was not on Twitter. I was actually checking something related to the game, I swear.
Okay.
Oh, I was not looking at the walkthrough.
Yeah, no, I was looking at a walk.
Bro, I was
I
looking
played
at my window at the
Skyfall.
fireworks.
They were red and green and purple.
What the fuck did I do?
You've been on
What the
Twitter.
number?
You've been on Twitter one too many times, and I snapped off. Continue.
Literally once! Literally once!
Once today, but
One
like
too many.
it's more about the cumulative of every single time in the past.
When
Oh,
are you
yes.
gonna stop, Jack?
Oh,
The
also, but
slippery slope.
When are you
also,
gonna
by the way,
delete the app, Gumshoe, and or Doe, and or whatever other characters you?
By the way, Mr. Edgeworth, I won't be able to show up till 8. Hope that doesn't affect anything.
By the way,
I know we're scheduled for
Also,
7.
I've not downloaded the game,
I
but
was gonna show up at 8:45.
but you check Twitter sometimes, so you're literally Hitler. Precisely.
Girls are fighting.
Oh my god, the girls are fighting!
I'm your biggest defender, so when you throw me to the wolves, I bite, and you have no one to defend you anymore.
Who's
Think
gonna
about
laugh at
that one. Who watches The Watchmen? Do you still believe you've been hounding the right person?
That's Jack asking me. That's Jack responding to my hounding of him. I did show up 40 minutes. I did show up 20 minutes late and then not have the game downloaded. Shit! I can't count
No.
40 minutes late.
No, it was 20 minutes and then another 20 to download the game. So 40 total.
So 40. So 40 total.
But I
was
wasn't
40.
40 minutes
was
late.
40.
I
If
was
you were
20
home,
minutes
does not
late.
mean you weren't late.
It was 40 minutes late. No, it wasn't. It was 20 plus 20.
Whoa!
It was me
Y'all-
20
y'all
plus
supposed to
game
put-
20.
Whoa!
What was it that the game wasn't ready?
The game can't download
By
itself.
your own admission, you were gonna check and you forgot.
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas.
God forbid I checked. God forbid that there's an election in a week. That got me nervous.
Nah, I'd simply pretend the outside world doesn't exist. Whoa, y'all are fixing to put me under the microscope now? Alright, sure. Knock yourselves out. I got nothing to hide.
Ah!
Arg.
What that fucking noise was. This noise just went.
You're good. By the way, Jack, you're good. We're just joshing you.
I figured
I
that was all.
disagree.
That one was firmly in character.
It was a bit! It was
I-
a bit!
I figured we were all messing with each other.
Yeah, no,
Were,
you're good.
were we not messing with? Oh,
You
you guys were
Josh me.
serious?
We got.
Let
we
the
Josh,
record
we have
show it was a bit.
Let the record
It ain't
show
nothing
this is
like I
probably.
was it ain't like I was standing still the whole time. Nah, I was running all over, roving reporter style, and that was a big old crowd. Guess the picture must have been taken a while I was in one spot, and the tapes from when I was in another.
But
You're not that fucking fast.
You're quick giving me the evil eye. Ain't nothing but a misunderstanding.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
there's no doubt about the voices on the
Mama.
tape.
I mean, I've seen Elvis out here. It's really good.
I feel like, can't we literally just present the picture and be like, look, Pain and the guy are talking to each other, for sure. Like, I'm pretty sure that...
Tabby wouldn't lie to us. I know she wouldn't. I doubt.
I had to do
But
a
if she
whole
did,
game of logic
that would
chess
mean-
with her before you showed up to get her to tell me about
That
the
would mean
tape.
that she
Like,
doesn't treat me like a true friend, and that she would use all of my goodwill against me.
She's
What a
our
scoop.
perp.
no,
What a
Gumshoe,
scoop.
And that
she's
she's
not
a
our
whore
perp.
and
Oh
it-
my god.
Star-crossed lovers betrayed by one another.
Where did she have a fucking bear trap? It's so suspicious.
Will y'all quit messing with me? As if I could have done a thing like that. Little old me?
I might be inclined to believe you if your testimony didn't contain a glaring inconsistency.
It does. I thought it was pretty good.
If the killer actually ended up being her, I'd have to give this case credit for having a less predictable killer than the majority of not like easily the hardest to predict killer in any case one, if it is her, because
Does her sleeve say total slut?
wait, what?
I hope so.
Seems I have no choice but to present her with evidence and expose the. It says
Oh,
go.
total to buy studios.
What? What sleeve?
But
Oh,
it's-
that
but
one
it
over
ha-
there.
But when but the way she held her arm, you could just see the S, and the line for the T.
She's wearing
and
a
the
Gatewater
U.
parka.
So
The
you're
noodles
like,
section.
Oh my
same-
god, it does say Gatewater on it.
Also pipe.
It always goes
No,
back to game.
no, Gatewaterland, case 3. Oh.
Gatewaterland. It ain't like,
Fellow
ain't
judge
like I
was
was
just a pretty
standing still the whole
unpredictable first
time.
case killer.
That's true, yeah. That's probably.
I feel like she had to have been standing still, or else the audio wouldn't have picked up like consistently.
You're thinking too
Yeah.
much.
I was running all over reporter style. There was a
Yeah,
big
I
old
would-
crowd. Guess the picture
fuck
must
me,
have
I guess.
been, when I was in one shot, the tapes from when I was in another. I don't think that's possible because the photo literally shows Pain and the guy talking.
Oh,
to
look
each
in the
other.
second photo. Or should I third? My bad.
Ooh, I'm tugging they drunk.
Well, she's not in this one, is she? I don't see her.
But the person in the red hood is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that the contradiction is the tapes. Or not.
I was right. Miss Lloyd, it's imperative for a reporter not to lie, wouldn't you say?
You're dang right it is. And I don't lie.
And yet,
Her
the
neck is
photograph
potato.
and the recording were definitely taken at the same time.
Potato.
What?
Oh.
You can't prove that.
Oh, but I can. The evidence
getting
is
more
right
stubborn
in the
the more
photos
stupid he gets.
itself. This one in particular shows something that lines up precisely with when you were making your recording. What part of the picture indicates that it must have been taken at the same time?
The arm raised.
These two talking.
No, it's the arm raised.
No, it's these two talking because they. Well, oh, I guess it could also be the arm. I don't know. I'll do yours first. See here, the president has his fist raised.
And what about it?
That the fist raised is the more obvious thing than the two of them talking. It's funny that that's what I honed in on too. Would you?
I mean,
say-
I think realistically either answer would
Either,
have worked.
yeah.
But like, I think the game would have only accepted.
Yeah, the fist
I,
one is more likely for the game to
I
accept.
see.
So.
It ain't that simple.
What if I were to tell you that you don't have a choice?
You don't make it easy, do you, Ruffles?
Unfortunately,
Remember-
I'm willing to go easy on her because she came up with a funny nickname.
We are concerned with the moment the president raised his fist.
No criminal organization, no matter how big, is above the law. They're losers.
The president thrusts his fist into the air as the excitement reaches fever pitch.
There, that's the moment right there.
Correct. We've now confirmed when it occurred in the recording. I feel like we probably could have presented the recording as well and just gotten the...
Which means
Indeed.
Tabby should be in the picture too. We should be taking a selfie together.
And she
It should
is.
be an us
Right
team.
there for all to see. Well, Miss Lloyd is, in fact, the person with the red hood. Oh my god, is it actually her?
Get trapped. Soda.
I don't know exactly like that.
That's right. From everything we know, the owner of the red raincoat is...
Neither of them.
Neither of them. I'd press that if it wasn't gonna give me a strike.
Oh, press it. Press it.
Fine.
No balls, no balls.
The jacket belongs to neither of them.
It doesn't? And who does it belong to, sir?
I don't know.
You haven't worked it out. Who else could it belong to, do you think?
Beats me, sir. Ooh.
Can I get back to you on that?
That's the most Phoenix response.
Yeah.
My. Reminds me how long you've been working as a prosecutor, Mr. Hitchens.
How long has your face been
The
busted,
voices in
Mr.
my
Bell?
head told me to click that one. Leave me alone.
Voices in my head are very loud.
They are the
But
other me talking.
Edgeworth
right now.
admits to being crazy as he listens to voices
Shut
in
up,
his head instead of doing it. proper
Okay,
investigation.
so it belongs to...
Gabby.
We have already proven
Yeah,
that the
no.
raincoat belongs to Mr. Doe. You, Miss Lloyd, were wearing something else. Something that also happened to have a red hood.
So there are two people with red hoods all along?
Indeed. Mr.
Fuck
Doe's last statement was true.
Wait, but we only found one raincoat. So where's the other one? In her
Our
giant
ice
fucking
cream
backpack.
seller never mentioned a raincoat. Only a red hood. So tell us about your jacket again, Miss Lloyd.
This
It
whole
has
thing?
a red
Well,
hood.
the
It's
best thing about
reversible.
it, like
It's reversible.
I said, is if you
Oh,
get mud
yeah.
and touch on it,
And you can see that's a little red back there.
Oh, you're right.
it's reversible. See, so you just
This game
turn it
sucks.
inside out and
It's good.
They
it's
cooked. What
They
the
cooked with
the
taste.
the first case of
It's
the
like
first
the worst case of the game.
right. They okay. Just me.
The
Not
worst
only
case in the
just
game
them.
for
Not
a
only
fraud.
not only not telling us who the killer of the first case was right away, but actually making it legitimately hard to predict. They
They
cooked.
cooked.
They cooked. Just as I thought.
this is the best case ever.
The inside of her hood, it's red.
And using John Doe as a red herring too. Like if you've played the, I don't want to spoil the one that he's from, but if you've played it, you would immediately be suspicious of him. That's all I'll say. That's right.
Junkrat.
And when the incident occurred, that's the side of the hood that was
Junkrat?
visible. Junkrat is here. Where?
What are you really up to, Humpo?
Hey, it's me, Junkrat.
Wait,
How have you told the case,
that way
Mr.
around,
Edgeworth?
Stupid. Perhaps if you would allow us to examine it, we could confirm that for ourselves.
And y'all are gonna confirm that? How exactly?
It was raining
mud.
right up until the president's speech, correct? That much has
You
been
dumbass.
established already. And as you yourself
Idiot.
said,
Stupid.
Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time.
if you come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's your
Come
trusty
rain,
parka every time.
Shine.
If you haven't reversed your parka since the rain,
Scoop!
then the inside should be dry.
What a scoop! Edgeworth dreams of cum rain.
What a scoop!
Wait a second now.
Reporter that has
I got-
been annoying me the whole case is actually the killer!
Wait,
Usually
I
the
got this
person
whole
annoying
thing.
me isn't the killer. This is a very exciting development.
I got this big old backpack on, see, so I can't take off my jacket. Yeah. Maybe I can show y'all some other time.
You took an excuse that week is gonna wash with Mr. Edgeworth.
Wash because
Ah.
it's dirty.
Aw.
See, this actually feels like it is written with like people who have played Ace Attorney in mind. Because if you played these games before, you're like, okay, last character introduced. They're the killer, right?
Oh, okay.
Not the goofy side character at the beginning.
Keep going. Keep going.
Well, what are you waiting for? If you're innocent, take it off and show us.
Not a thing to be asking a young girl.
It wasn't me, I swear. I never shot the dang president. I could never.
If that's true, Miss Lloyd, then your best option is to cooperate and tell us the truth. Is there a particular reason why you chose to wear a parka with a red hood here today?
I'm sorry, Ruffles. There's something I never told you. Something I couldn't.
She's the Yatagarasu.
Oh,
Yatagarasu! He starts leading the dance and she just like sneaks off.
Yada 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 yada. Yada 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 yada.
Mr. Winters, she's leaving! Shut up, Gumshoe! Yatagarasu!
Yatagarasu.
Almost
Who's
wants to be
yelling
yelling.
hold it right now? Who said that?
I think this, it could be anyone. You're not gonna. This is not gonna make sense right now, but I'm gonna say Kirk.
Hold your horses. It's a little soon for the end game.
He looks so fucking stupid. Why does he look like that?
That goes to you too, Mr. Prosecutor. You lost this one the moment you made your opening.
Okay, do not do that. I will revoke my cast.
You lost your
I'm
That's-
kind of like
the moment you
he
made
looks
your
like a
opening
dork.
move.
I don't know. He looks like a dork to me.
He looks like he would
I-
be like a reformed scene kid.
I feel like. Never mind. I have a meta suspicion of what this character is gonna end up being just based on you giving it to Kirk and being like, this isn't gonna make sense now. That's one of the men from Kay's photograph.
Okay, let me figure out a place for you.
No.
Maybe
Go
like-
with your instinct.
I guess I'd better introduce myself.
If he talks a lot, you're gonna suffer. Holy shit.
Who?
Sir, that's the gun.
Revolver
I don't think you have
Ocelot?
that.
What the hell?
Okay, well, if he's Revolver Ocelot, the name's Bronco Renaz. I'm the president's personal bodyguard.
So you're going with
In
Jasper?
command of his second of his security.
Jasper from Twilight? He does kind of.
Yeah. Jasper from Twilight?
Oh my god, is that Jasper from Twilight? You gotta put that gun away, pal.
My word, Jasper from Twilight is.
That's right.
What
I'm
is
also Jasper from Twilight.
Jasper from Twilight?
What's wrong with you, Jasper from Twilight? Put that thing somewhere else.
Lang Z says, "Holy shit, is that Jasper from Twilight?"
Sorry. I can't help myself. It's just too much fun being this good.
That's
You're
what
not
Jasper
a
thinks,
member
yeah.
of law enforcement, so how did you get a gun?
This old girl's on loan from Zhang Fa, temporarily issued to us but presidential bodyguards. Anyway, never mind that. I got 2 tidbits of news for you.
He's Longshi's cousin.
You want the good or the bad first? Choice is yours.
I'm indifferent, whichever you prefer.
Really? You're giving up the first move advantage just like that?
On God?
Spoken like a
Just
chess
like that?
player.
Whatever.
This guy's the
Oh,
killer.
really?
This guy's the killer.
Whatever. Your loss. I guess I'll push out the first pawn, man.
So you play a little chess.
This is actually
I
a
take
planned political
Mhm.
stunt.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Fellow fan, are you, Mr. Red Suit?
The name's Edgeworth.
Burgundy sucks.
And it's not a red suit, it's purple.
Burgundy's an imposter.
You see, the killer was wearing red. I am not the killer. This is a purple suit. And
Oh, shit,
and you
I
could
think
say
I
I
missed
dabble.
that. I might be colorblind.
That's Burgundy.
Duly noted, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, I'll start with the good news. The president's okay. Didn't suffer so much as a scratch.
Oh, my funny side character Trump isn't gone.
They could have killed him.
They could have killed him. They could have killed
Could
him.
have killed
He
him.
didn't because it's a political stunt.
Ba-dum-ba-ba-da-ba.
particularly for the young lady here, that means there's no longer a murder charge on the table. Why am I still here?
Because
That
you're
is
still
good news. Huh, Tabby?
sussing
We're
somehow.
besties now, right?
Yeah, oh my god, Slay!
This case is about to get a whole lot more
I've never-
complicated.
I've never.
Yep.
I never.
Why, I've never. Now for the bad.
I thought since it was a case 1, maybe it'd be close to getting wrapped up, but I think we're about to enter part 2 of the case 1.
Yep.
The only reason
Yup.
the president's alive is because we bodyguards did our job.
Oh no, he's dead.
One of us did anyhow. Our boss. Put himself in the line of fire.
You're referring to your colleague,
The
Mr.
Steel
Rook.
Samurai.
No.
Yeah.
The Steel Samurai? He put himself in the line of fire? And the guy's just like, no, Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Rook.
Everyone, distract Edgeworth. Steel Samurai Yatagarasu.
Samurai.
Blue
Yeah.
Badger.
I am gonna come. Steel Samurai Yatagarasu. Logic.
Logic.
Yeah. Right. It's game over for him.
Game
Whatever
over
I
for
can
the
do.
Steel Samurai? No!
No way, not the Steel Samurai.
Rook is dead?
Oh, Rook.
Genuine
Okay,
loss.
okay.
I'm sorry, Joe. I know he meant a lot to you.
Yeah. Oh, also,
you're
good to
that
see you again, my
Tabby.
friend. He like daps you up. Good to see you.
Sorry,
his name?
brother. Sorry about your gay lover.
Yeah, your friend here killed my colleague, my brother in arms. Oh, heck no! I didn't do it! I didn't kill anybody! I could never! I'd shut your mouth about
Jesus Christ, dude.
murderer.
He looks like an anime character.
The face he's making when he points that
Like,
gun
more
is
anime
so
than everyone
I'm the anime killer that
He's giving JoJo.
It was funny when you kept saying like, this case is like really subtle. I was like,
yeah, I'm like, wow, the killer isn't easy to predict, and then this guy comes out with a gun, and I'm like, oh, okay, so it's probably this
It's
guy.
me, Johnny the Killer.
Then. It's me, the
Ichi killer. I'm not
Is
saying it.
Jeff
really
the
murder.
killer? Who could say, really?
The aptly named Sir gonna kill the guy.
Sacrificed one of our pieces to protect the king. But to lose someone like him during a castling,
I thought that also said casting. Like, oh, I love it and I hate it.
Frank Stone?
That game's out. We need to play that game too.
Yeah, I watched somebody play it. It's kind of
Wrestling.
good.
What does that even mean?
There's a monster
The
in there and
casting
he's
of
a
Frank
foot.
Stone? It's a chess term. Casting. Not the casting of Frank Stone.
I think everybody will judge me when you see the character,
Very
the monster, and I'm like,
simplistically
hey,
speaking,
wood?
it's a move
But, you know,
where
whatever.
Rook switches places with the king. I'm sure they will judge you for it, Lord.
Why didn't you just say so?
I need to show everyone how good at chess I am. Mr. Knight, was it?
Just
yeah, what?
We'll need to see the victim's body right away. And if possible, I'd like to ask the president a few questions. Oh no.
Yes, it is time. You finished me.
No.
No, never mind. You're a loser.
And why not?
That's the third piece of news, and it's the piece you're gonna lack the least.
the plane has already left.
I thought you said there were only 2.
The national police force of Zhangfa will be handling things from here.
Shilong
National
Lang?
Police Force of the
Shilong
Law.
Lang? I'll just talk to him and get him to let me
Lang?
investigate. It's fine.
Wow. Where is he?
You better be kidding, pal.
This investigation was assigned
I
to...
have no room
Hmm.
after the shit I said.
Yeah. This investigation was assigned to us. We're not about to hand it over.
Yeah.
You're the Edgeworth Rabbit,
Been known to Edge.
the one who solved the Yatagarasu case.
Lang has been talking about
The
him.
president mentioned you.
Aww.
I'm honored to have warranted his attention.
Makes sense that the chief prosecutor would sign this one.
Will they name drop Corcus Alba?
They haven't yet.
Everyone wants to forget.
I know, right? Wait, did the chief
must
assign me to appease the president?
But that was a mistake. A big one.
Okay,
his
guy
mistake.
who obviously killed the president.
Should have given the case to somebody with a spine.
Put the gun away, dude. Like,
Like
Big
Sebastian
word for
the
somebody
Bet.
in a neck brace.
I mean, Eustace Winner.
You're free to take it up with President Wang. If you enjoy diplomatic incidents, that is.
Honey, you have no idea how good I am at diplomatic incidents.
President
Let me
Wang
tell you.
likes me, right? It's just you that there's a problem with.
Have you heard of something
When will
called
we meet President Dawn?
extraterritorial rights?
Ah! No!
You,
Not
you
again.
wouldn't.
You're coming, you're coming with me. We'll continue this on the presidential plane.
A plane to the
No,
island.
No! I never did nothing, I swear!
Oh my
We
God.
can do this the hard way if you like. But in Zhangfa, justice is served one way or the other.
We have to extradite you back to our home country so we can kill you on home soil.
Thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth, little lady.
Yeah.
No, no.
Ruffles, come on, you gotta help me out here, please.
You were kind of a dick earlier.
Miss
I don't
Lloyd.
know, man.
I'm
She
good.
was the one in the red hood. I did think she was the killer until the guy with the gun walked out. But I can't help feeling we still don't know the whole truth behind this case.
I'm innocent. You gotta believe me. Just because I got an annoying voice don't mean I'm a bad person.
I'm a big fan of Gatewater.
Can I really let this happen? Is this really how it
Yes.
ends?
And
The look in
that's
her
the end of my
eyes,
story.
the crack in her voice as she begs me to help her. This is no act by a criminal. She's genuinely scared. I mean, a criminal will also be scared if a gun was being pointed at them, but whatever. And if I let him take her, we'll never know what really happened.
And that's the end of my story.
Shot. Bang, bang, bang. What?
Oh,
What the?
Your filthy hands off of.
Oh,
Holy shit.
let's
Is
go.
that really any way to greet me?
They cooked. They cooked.
they cooked.
Your neck has barely begun to heal, and you've already forgotten who I am. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, makes sense. Jack would give himself a villain character. We could fuck with it.
Listen. I'm gonna try to avoid myself giving myself a lot of characters. Giving myself quality characters, unavoidable.
It's you.
Ah, so you do remember.
His face is a mask.
What do you think you're doing, pal? Put the knife down and give it up.
This is Mission Impossible 3.
The nerve pulling a stunt like this from a bunch of police officers.
Tell me, do you have a wife?
Don't even think about it.
Kill her.
You don't stand a chance.
Really, Mr. Doe? Is your face normally that fucked up?
Let's just say that I'm no simple ice cream salesman.
What the fuck? That's not what you said earlier.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew you were
He's
sus.
a pro. A hitman. His name's Shelby the Killer.
Shelly. But Shelby
Shelly.
would honestly
Shelly.
be a better.
Shelly the Killer.
I don't know about that.
So
Well, because Shelby the killer. Shelly's
Shelby
not
the
really a
killer?
pun at all.
Shelby the Killer. Shelby the Killer.
Yes,
What's the
this
pun
is.
supposed to be?
It's to kill
Well,
her.
the killer is. He's.
Shelly. Shelly.
It,
the
it,
Killer.
it made a lot of sense in the case that he's introduced him.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. No, this is why you'd
He has
be
shells on
immediately
his
suspicious
jacket,
of
that's
him.
the
The killer? I may be about to recap a previous case that you guys haven't played. There's not a legal professional in the country who doesn't know that name. An assassin capable of taking down any target, any place, any time. This isn't the first time our paths have crossed.
Oh, thank God he leaves it at
Oh,
that.
yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
they
that's
they
about
actually
it.
don't
It's like,
spoil it.
oh.
Okay.
We've met before, and that's
Yeah.
It's been too long, Mr. Edgeworth. Not since, and he just says, just spoil it.
Right? He just spoils the whole. Yeah, the whole game.
Not since Matt Pat. But of course, this is
That's
the
more
first
of a
time.
spoiler than.
Nah, it's fine. This is the first time we've met face to face.
You're the assassin we've been looking for?
In a sense, yes. A certain someone did indeed hire
Oh my
me
God,
to
this
carry out
song.
the contract. Dude, they cooked!
They cooked. They cooked.
And
I'm so
that
happy we're finally
contract
made this game.
did indeed specify that I was to assassinate President Huang.
I swear I've seen his picture in one of my old files before, but... how could I have been so careless? How could I have forgotten the case that you guys haven't played yet?
The best case in the series, well, top 5. My
Best
God.
case in its game, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And maybe the trilogy?
I don't know.
That or Bridge to the Turnabout. My bandage proved useful for bringing a knife into the park undetected.
Well, we can look at our case tier list and see which one we put higher. Where we...
I miscalculated in certain other regards. Well, we're gonna have to redo that list after. we play.
Yeah, we'll have to... Yeah. He didn't bring a
Can't
gun.
wait. Now, shall we play a little game, Mr. Knight? I know how fond you are of such diversion.
You promised to tell no one about that. Man.
Oh, everyone's going to know about that, schnookums. The stakes must be high in order for it to be fun, of course. Shall we wager, say, your life?
What do you want from me?
Well,
I
your
would
life.
like for you to allow Mr. Edgeworth to remain in charge of this case.
Man.
He what?
What are you up to, the killer?
I would simply like our mutual friend to see things. Oh, this game's so good. I would
He's
simply
working
like
with Edgeworth. I had a feeling that I'm like, the killer's here,
He's here.
but it's not as simple as, oh, he's here to be the obvious killer. He's like working with me somehow.
I think this first case is like my favorite first case that I've played so far
Oh my
in
God.
the game.
It definitely like just already from my experience with other first cases, it's definitely like flipped the formula on its head in a
Yeah.
good way.
For me, it's either this one or the first case in the Great Ace Attorney.
What about the first case of Apollo Justice? That's like the other.
That's
iconic
also a
first
really good case,
yeah.
first case. I would simply like our mutual friend to see things through to their conclusion.
Oh, but why? He's not even like a cop or anything.
Bastian Rook was a man of great skill,
They're
one with
fucking.
whom I felt a certain
Sorry, they were fucking.
connection.
Oh my God, they were.
It is only right the truth behind his death be brought to light.
Yeah, because he's trying to get justice for Bastion Rook, isn't he?
Oh, there's so much at play here, you don't even know. Mr. Rook's departure, the case is now yours to investigate, is it not, Mr. Knight? I am simply asking you to transfer the authority to Mr. Edgeworth. It's not something worth losing your life over, surely.
You're just using the investigation as an excuse to get close to the president.
Am I? Really? I suppose it is true that in order for the investigation to proceed, we will need to enter the presidential plane.
Oh my god, he could even say it without having to do the robot voice. He's so
Oh,
powerful. You think I'm gonna let you near him? I'm his chief bodyguard.
Are you? And here I thought you were only second in command.
Oh shit.
No one knows I'm a bottom. No one's supposed to know I'm a bottom. I'm not around. That means I'm number one.
I wonder
If you
you
know what it means. I like this guy now. I know he was evil in that other game, but I like this guy.
Edgeworth, come here and tap me up.
Oh yeah.
As he's holding the knife.
As he's holding, he
Alright.
taps him up with this other
Yeah,
hand.
he's just like, alright, he breaks the cast. Alright, I'ma fuck with you.
And we dap on up, and I go, God, this game is so much better than my last game. Let's fucking go.
Eat
This
shit,
case-
Phoenix.
I got a good game. This case really does, like, blow the first... Like, this case alone blows the
Entire
first game out of
first
the
Oh
game.
water.
yeah,
And again, this might be the weakest case of this game. And it's already the best case of what we've played so far.
Man, this is the best Ace Attorney Investigations case yet. We've ever had. The best one we've had so far.
I wonder if... Okay.
We have this button now. I can press it.
I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes.
What is he doing with his
You,
feet,
of
brother?
course I do. I'm the leader now. Me!
The killer is the gripper?
No.
If that is the case, then I would ask that you make a choice worthy of a leader. Will you needlessly throw away your life, or will you allow the investigation to continue?
Is he really
God, this
doing
song's
this to
fun.
gain access to the president? Does he even... Yeah, holy shit, this song's good. What is he plotting?
You have no objections, I trust, Mr.
The
Edgeworth?
Winston Payne.
Come.
Just Payne's like,
The
whoa,
investigation.
whoa, I don't want to be in this game.
Winston Payne investigations, prosecutors.
He
Prosecutors
just runs
Payne.
away, and then the game is transferred to Edgewood.
Producer.
It would seem we have little choice but to do as we're told. That said, listen, detective, and listen well. I'll buy us some time as I investigate. Meanwhile, you gather the other officers. Have them surround the plane and make absolutely certain that there is no way he can escape. He may be cool, but he's still the killer.
Yes, sir. You've got
That
it.
being said, Gumshoe, I'm fucking with him so hard.
Yeah, let's go! To be continued!
You kind of want him too, right?
This
Fuck with him heavy.
This is a foreign
Kinda
feeling.
hard.
The foreign feeling of we probably should stop here because it's almost midnight and I have work tomorrow. But the foreign feeling of actually wanting to continue the case beyond the to
What
be
is it
continued
feeling
screen
so
because
sudden
I
and
don't
new?
want to put it down.
It's actually, they cooked.
Every
It's
time
me!
we finished a
POV,
session
you
of
actually
game
like the
one,
game.
every time we finished a session of game one, I was just like, all right, I think we should stop here.
Dude, I've been... Again, this is in my top 3 of the series. I think it was my favorite. Like, this and Trials and Tribulations fought for my favorite until I played the Great Ace Attorney duology.
I'm going to G options.
You saved, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I
I'll click it again just because.
Maybe when
more
there's a
save-
save state.
No more save states.
No more save states.
Wait. Just roll times. Let's reload case 3.
Don't save. Go
Boot
by.
up the
I've already
save
saved
state.
twice. I forgot that it asks you very thoroughly in these modern Ace Attorney ones if you've saved before you closed it. Oh, good case.
Imagine a game that does its
and
due diligence.
what's interesting also is this is like a longer case in terms of case ones, but it doesn't even like I don't even mind.
Yeah. Like,
Okay,
they
well,
actually
what-
put, like, put content in there instead of just
Uh-huh.
having it just be a tutorial.
Mhm. Oh.
Well, I think they, and rightfully so. I think they rightfully assume that if you're playing Ace Attorney Investigations, you've already played, especially Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
Two.
You're already kind of Phoenix Wright. Super
Yeah, even the whole the killer aspect feels like it still works if you haven't played the game he previously showed up in, and they don't like they make it still a reveal here, but it's like
if you didn't know he was from a previous case, you'd probably just be like, oh, holy shit! They're introducing this legendary killer. character.
Yeah. But it's like even that it's like assuming you've played it's definitely feels like it's assuming you've played the other games before in terms of like
Because it
Be-
messes with your
the
expectations. for
structural,
things.
yeah, the structural expectations.
I mean,
are
like
quite
you said,
unexpected.
like you assumed, like, oh, the person who shows up first, is normally the killer, but the person who showed up first was the annoying sidekick. So
Right, yeah. Well,
so,
okay,
like,
the person
you
who's
naturally
no-
assume they aren't the killer.
It's more that I would assume it's actually usually more so the last person that shows up that's the killer,
So
and that's
you-
what I was...
You're going to notice this the more we play. It's wild how many of our big complaints about the first game I feel like this game addresses.
Hmm.
And a big part of that is like the overarching plot. I think is really strong.
Right, I feel like
We all agree the Yatagarasu plot is weak as fuck.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like big time
It's
weak.
interesting in concept, but the execution is so bad.
They
Yeah.
tried. They
It's-
tried to cook.
I genuinely, like, having played through the whole
Like
first
that-
game, don't really understand the overarching plot. Like, it's
way
n-
that
it's,
this
it's
game's-
not just not good, it's, like, kind of incoherent to the point where you can't follow it.
The way that this game's like art.
But they also
And,
tell
like-
it out of order.
Yeah.
And not in,
the way
and
that
not
this
in an
game's-
artistic way, in a wait, what happened when, and
Yeah.
who's where, and who's actually in the Yatagarasu anymore.
Yeah. And there's, like,
Way.
multiple
With-
flashback killings. Yeah.
The way that this game's arc works, but more specifically how its like villain is so good.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I love the plot for this game.
It all ties into something really special.
I think for me right now, this is like my favorite Ace Attorney game.
Yeah, because
that
you
I've
haven't
so
played
far.
Great Ace Attorney yet, right?
Yeah, I haven't played that one yet.
Dude, you gotta play Greatest.
I think my family's saving that one for like I think near the last because we want to finish up Layton and then we're going to go into the Apollo Justice stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, the thing about Greatest Attorney is that it's detached from everything, so it's always just like it can be done whenever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's also
But
better. It's also better than the Apollo.
Yeah. I mean, that's why the original writer only wrote Apollo and then didn't write 5 and 6. It's because he wanted to make his silly little Sherlock Holmes games. Those are just so.
Well, first he made the Layton one, and then he wanted to make the Sherlock Holmes one.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so you're
'Cause
actually
Layton's kind of. Layton's almost like part of like that trilogy where it's like the I can't use technology trilogy, I guess.
yeah, you're right. It is kind of like
Gotta
old timey
hop off.
Layton trilogy
Dueling,
that he
though.
did
That's where Greatest Attorney came from. Is I think he had fun writing mysteries without like
Mhm.
forensic science.
without forensics. Yeah. All right.
Before you go,
Yes. Before I go, what?
well, I was to say, do we want to
Where
clown
does
on
Dirk
those?
go?
Do you want to clown on those tier lists?
Oh, the ones Jello
Okay.
Apocalypse
I
made.
have to go to bed.
I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
have work at
honestly,
6.
I'm interested in that, but I also have work tomorrow. Not as early as Lauren does, but
Another time.
I have exceptionally early work, not to
Mhm.
brag or
Yeah.
anything.
thank you for
Happy
staying
Halloween.
on so late. Sorry I made us start so late.
It's okay.
Goodbye,
I was tipsy.
stream.
I don't really
Be
care.
ready for more of this next week, I'm assuming.
And we're not gonna
And we're not gonna start
do it
late.
like we're getting tortured.
yeah, we're not gonna be like,
Fucking
oh,
worst.
we're back. We're like, we all show up in the straitjackets. Oh,
Please,
Corcus
no.
Alba, Corcus Alba, we're back, we're back. It's like, no, we're actually like excited to play the game. What a
It's a
novel
game we like.
concept! Being excited to play more.
Bye, man.
Arrivederci.